And we
Also, Jess is
are
being correct.
back.
Let him.
Welcome back to
Hang on, I
Bearded
nearly
Ramblings.
got a complete sentence out.
You'll have 2 hours to interrupt me. We are here at Bearded Ramblings 168, which I'm genuinely surprised that it isn't 169 for some reason. I'm almost worried that we overlapped at some point, but meh.
13, 13 squared.
Ooh, those are numbers. I know what numbers are. 7's a number, right?
They're the opposite of letters.
Last I checked.
That's how that works.
I don't know where I heard this once, but I heard numbers are letters who can't close their legs. That's why there's so many of them.
All right. Before we start, I've prepared a magic trick for the three of you.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I've got this big deck of playing cards, right?
It's a really big
big.
deck.
It is. Say any playing card.
Any playing card.
King
Just
of
any.
Hearts.
Damn it.
Close.
There's a
was
2% chance of that working.
I really tried. Okay.
I respect the lack of hustle. I really do.
All right.
All right.
I love
so-
it. Magic trick is based entirely upon a tiny percentage chance if I hope this works this time.
We do have to start the stream over now, though.
No, we ride or die.
We need
You were
10
supposed to
minutes.
tell me what thing to say before the stream started, and then it would have looked really fucking
I did.
impressive.
You said king instead of queen, you fuck.
Yeah, man, weren't you listening to the briefing?
We're so woke now. We got a male queen of England. The fuck?
Oh no, he's not a man, despite what it says on his passport. Oh, he doesn't have one of those anymore.
He's a boy.
He's
Magic
always
is
been a
the
boy.
queen of bearded ramblings.
I see him kind of like as our Igor
Take it.
or Stumpy. No, Grimbo. He's our Grimbo. Come, Grimbo.
So I guess
Eat weird Pringles. So I have to introduce everyone first to do the standard.
Not a
Dude.
sponsor, Tubes.
Might as well be for you at this rate, Christ.
I am so fucking hopelessly addicted to these. Fucking thank
not
you,
a
Scott.
sponsor.
Scott Henson got me fucking hopelessly. I cannot eat like anything less than a full can of these at a time.
That bastard.
Yeah, I know.
Why do people ever eat less than a full can of Pringles anyway?
I have to admit why. I've never seen someone go, I'm going to save these for later. No, they're sticking their hand down at the end of it. They're eating the crumbs. You know, like-
Right?
No,
They
you
might
just
eat
put it
like
in
4 of
your
them.
mouth and
This is
Okay,
the
this
best
is hold on.
Pringles
This is
flavor of all time.
Krendar. This is Magicus, and this is Drake. This is Drake, and this is Lev talking. Links in the doobly doo. Like, share, and subscribe. We have a stream goal. Anything given, greatly appreciated. Krendar gets a cut when we're here, and we have a fan meetup in September in Philadelphia. Come all. 2 out of the 3 of these people below me, plus your boy, is going to be there. I don't know, Drake, if you want to come. But
Depends if my car's working.
okay, we're gonna throw hatchets.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I love
Yeah.
axe throwing.
This layout's very busy now that I'm looking at it right now. It's a very ADHD sort of layout.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's always been
I
a
really
lot.
love. What is it? That's the Rax guy that's over on the right there. I think,
Yeah, in the
right?
chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dickety D, motherfucker. The most disturbing.
Didn't we have TVs
fucking
last
person.
time?
Yeah,
change
I
that?
had no. What happened was my portable, my external hard drive. Something happened to it, and I lost a lot of information. I lost 2 terabytes of information. Just boop, gone. So this is the best I can scrounge up with.
You expect me to cobble together 4 new pictures of televisions like that? You think they grow on trees?
You think that a PNG would be the easiest thing in the fucking world to find on Google, but no, they're all behind fucking paywalls now. So you either have to make your own. I'm lazy, so fuck you. Or I just have to keep finding them. I have to look for them, and one day I will find them. Until then, no, we don't have any
these particular
borders.
ones do happen to grow on trees, but we're still waiting for them to ripen.
Oh.
Yeah, there's Now I'm picturing that would be a really interesting thing to draw while stoned off your head, like just a tree that's growing TVs. That'd be kind of cool.
I caught that, Magicus. The mute for the sneeze. The pro.
I like how the mute shows up on the stream too, so it's like I can't even hide it.
Clandestine of you.
Yep.
Hashtag drive by only with a sneeze.
Also, I love how my camera is like so much bigger than everyone else's on this.
Because the old TV was the bigger TV, so the static behind you. Yeah.
Too important.
Someone has to win out, and although I technically take the top of the totem pole, and of course Krendar gets the most indifferent one because whoever cares about number 2? I mean, really. And in classic Canadian style, he doesn't even fight it.
God.
You know, Magicus, you don't always have to brag about how much bigger than us you are. We know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a lot less bigger than you this year than I was last year, so.
All right. So
Same. I lost an X in my pants recently.
In the world. What is going on?
Well,
there is some news that we could talk about.
Kind of just dropped fairly recently.
Like literally, like what, an hour or two ago?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
that's the big news, right? It's Mr. Enter's birthday?
Yeah, I think so.
Obviously.
Sure.
Who?
Yeah.
He was a guy that like yells at cartoons.
Actually, this is the biggest thing. Today I learned these are real. I had no idea what they were. Now I do.
Still don't.
Oh, real?
Yeah. Apparently Twitter is real. I had no idea.
Let's see it.
It is a giant flying squirrel, red flying squirrel from
That
China.
looks like something from No Man's Sky.
It looks like a Pokemon. Look at it. Look at the size of it.
It probably is, to be honest.
Oh, it's got little wings.
Yeah, it's a flying squirrel. The biggest type of flying squirrel. It's red.
God, if I don't see this fucking thing fly.
It's a flying red panda squirrel.
Kinda?
It doesn't fly. It falls with style.
Yeah, it glides.
See the fucking thing fly. It's shitty
I want-
video.
I want to. Yeah. Not thinking about it. True. Yeah. I honestly, at the end of the day, just want to see these things. You know, what do they look like when they're attacking a 4-year-old? You know, how funny is it out of 10?
I mean, that would be pretty funny. Let's be real.
And it doesn't have to hurt them. It just has to attack them and like chase them around. The kid's running around with like 3 of these things on its head. It's going like that would be good shit. You know.
Like, how many of these like squirrel things do you think it would take to take out a 5-year-old?
I don't know. I've had a number
8.
of them.
8.
1.
If it knows what the fuck if it's gained sentience, yeah. Hell, that could take out a grown ass adult.
Does the 5-year-old have anything to defend itself from?
It has a backpack, and because it goes to school at this point, probably a gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, maybe it will be 8 then.
I'll be optimistic. I'll say 9.
Just one
the
more.
Fucking pricing right, motherfucker, over here flexing over me.
Actual retail price? 14 flying squirrels.
You.
Sure to stick off.
All right, I love these things, but yeah,
you know,
we don't see it fucking fly though. So
you know what?
Even is the point of this video?
All right, red and white giant flying squirrel. Right? Let's search Google.
Where?
Bam. Oh, whoa, that's a menacing shot. Maybe less than 8.
Oh my god! All right, calm down.
As long as I have these Pringles in my hand,
7.5.
I have the power of Scott Henson flowing through me. So
that's true.
I have the power of God in anime.
Oh man,
It's your Facebook.
Facebook.
We're keeping him alive in hearts, minds, and arteries.
Woodland cutie. Woodland cutie? You might want to rephrase that just a tad.
Oh, fuck.
I don't see a problem.
You don't. The word cutie. No problem.
Ideal abode is the top.
Maybe if it was at the S.
You can't let that movie have that much power over you, Lev.
Has nobody ever like captured video evidence of this thing flying?
Well, hold on. It looks like it's perching. It's going all ferret right now, but we want to upgrade this shit.
There.
He's doing push-ups right now. He's like, ugh.
One is glide
Fuck
like
this
a
Chinese
windsock.
Controlled
All
media.
right, here we go. Right, he's going. Come on, jump, you pussy! Do it. You
Have
have nothing
the
to live
balls of a ballsack. A tanuki can fly. What about you?
for.
Oh,
God,
you're
when will
you're
China
losing
achieve
us,
anything?
cutesy animal. You know you have one specific power, and you're not showing it.
Come
I don't
on,
know what you expected.
Chinese.
It's not a cat. It's obviously an inferior animal. So.
Oh wow, hi Scott. What's hell like right now?
What's it doing? It's just sitting there.
Animals
Doing
that just
a
sit
lot
there.
of things that aren't what we want it to do.
It has panda markings with the
It's gotta
profile
come
of
at the end,
koala.
right?
I am.
It's gonna be like the showstopper. Oh,
Oh, come on. Don't just fall. Don't just blue ball us, you
just
sack of
falls and
shit.
dies.
I'll
Like,
make you an
just see it just
endangered
All right.
species.
I gotta be honest. It would be really fucking funny if it did just fall out of the tree and just hit its head in like every branch on the way down.
just splatter in like several pieces and like a big blood stain.
It turns out that it's like the name is an ironic one. You know, like the Chinese.
The red and white. It's actually
No, it was
orange and gray.
translation. The word in Chinese actually means falling squirrel.
Dude,
Well,
I am
parachute. They're talking about the parachute. This would be the
okay.
time to show it.
Okay. Oh, Biden's
I
dropping
have
out.
jumped out
Who
of a
cares?
plane
Oh,
before,
this
so
is
you can
way
jump
more
out of a
important.
fucking tree.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Why I oughta?
Slip means a fall to its death.
Do I need to get out and
On
push? Like, what the fuck?
It's like a kid like trying to swim. Would you just have the balls, you little shit? No, don't go up. I'm just at the base of it, screeching at it.
I haven't seen you fly either, so maybe you don't know how high you need to be.
Maybe you're
I
allowed to have
jumped out of
opinions
a
on
plane,
things.
alright?
Oh,
I have literally.
and I have.
Okay.
I've jumped off a cliff. Thank you very much. So fuck you.
Okay, so have I.
Okay, well then we all know how to fly better than this
Yes,
fucking thing.
100% correct.
Quit shuffling around.
Yeah!
I believe I can fly, and then it just cuts away. Oh no, 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 no! We need to watch that again. Come on, you little
You son of
shite.
a bitch.
You
Woodland
finally did it.
cutie for sure.
Just when I was almost out, you pulled me back in.
All right.
Climbers
Let's
up
see
the
it.
trunk of the tree. Come on.
And then
Come
you
on.
see 2 seconds of it flying.
Yeah. What?
We have
What?
It's like even slowed down. Like, what a shit. You call yourself a reporter?
Another video that might be better. I don't know.
I think we can end the stream now.
Yeah.
Reason has passed me another squirrel video.
That's
There you go.
awesome, but I don't want to click on anything in chat. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we will watch. We can watch some other time. Don't Raisin, post it in the Discord's cute animals, and I want because I want to watch
Gray
that.
on the stream. You've minimized us.
I haven't minimized you.
You clicked off of our window or something. We're back now, but
Oh, you're gonna flicker.
Don't-
There's nothing I can do
don't
about
do any
that. Like,
antics like that again. I swear to God.
oh, for that, I'm just gonna leave you blank now. It's Welcome to the Lev Show, featuring Lev and a bunch of disembodied voices that you don't need to pay attention to. Give me all your money. There we are. You want to go for round 2 in the quiet place? Huh? I come back and you're just grinning. Do it again.
Used to keep muting all the time.
I see what he sees. I feel what he feels.
Oh, do you remember from like Pedantic Pedestrians? They like paid to have was it Shabisky or John Morgan muted?
Shabisky, yeah, that was
Yeah.
That's
Ben
cruel.
used to do that on tap, where he would just let people like donate to mute Shabisky, and like
Yeah.
I remember that.
I was referring to.
there was like an entire fucking like 4-hour stream where like Shabisky was muted basically the whole time.
He was
I
in
wonder how
it.
much money he made.
Making money by doing less work.
That is the
Which is
American
ironic.
way.
Let's mute the guy who never says anything anyway.
Okay.
You can't teach that kind of genius, okay?
Anyways, speaking of squirrels,
Squirrely Dan. Boop. No.
Biden
Biden.
exits presidential race.
Yeah, and on in terms of
she just goes quiet.
She needed a moment to contemplate that.
No, she didn't like that you interrupted her. She was about to say, "Are you done? Are you done?"
Like
passing it all the way down.
I used to have a 5th grade teacher that would do that "Are you done" thing, but the kids wouldn't stop talking when she'd ask "Are you done?" So she'd keep saying "Are we done? Are we done?" I was like, well, clearly they're still talking.
Yeah, it's a rookie mistake. That's a classic teacher 101. So Biden's dropping out. Finally, fuck's sake, took forever.
Dropping out of a plane, flying off like a flying squirrel.
Yeah, you know his flaps would open much wider. The Biden loose skin from being an incredibly old man, living on nothing but ice
You
cream.
can probably glide on that.
Yeah.
So here's the problem: is that Ohio needs the next candidate selected by August 6th, and the first DNC committee basically the committee meeting to officially select the Democratic candidate is in the 18th of August.
Oh.
So if they don't have it by then, August 6th, they're not going to put whatever the front runner is for the Democratic candidate on the November ballot in Ohio.
They'll have to move it forward. Like, they'll have to start shuffling shit around. This is an exceptional case,
They'll have
right?
to figure some shit. I don't know. I mean,
you said it so distantly.
So
I don't know.
I mean, Ohio's run by Republicans right now. So, I mean, they're just trying to do what they can to inhibit people to vote for Biden or to vote for, I guess, Kamala in this case now.
Yeah, Kamala's going to be is the nomination. Now, the real question is, who's she going to have for her VP? And that was going to be the
It's interesting in that she hasn't even gotten, I think, a single delegate given to her, but the DNC, a privately funded committee, who controls all the Democratic money, and just say, well, she's the one that wins, not the person that came in second place in the primary.
Sanders 2.0. I think
I saw a great post of like if it is Kamala, if it does end up being Kamala versus Trump, that's prosecutor versus felon.
Yeah.
They
are pretty like polar opposites like that, yeah.
I do like that the first potential woman president, if she wins and becomes the first woman president, it's only because a man decided that it was her time to. He just sacrificed the race for her, not out of her own like grassroots organization or anything.
He's a gentleman. He's a good guy. He's an He's a nice guy.
He's a good guy, capital G, capital G.
Oh no.
Women are lazy.
Well, the important thing is that we can all agree. A what?
You ever hear the story of Achilles?
Achilles? Say that name again?
Achilles.
You don't mean Achilles. There you go. That's the correct way.
Can I talk like?
Oh, that. Yes, apparently you can.
Okay, the story of Achilles, right? For some reason, the story is about Achilles having the weak heel, right? And not about his mom not dipping him fucking twice in the magic oil. About women not committing to anything.
You don't double dip. Come on. What about the people behind you?
Double dip.
Right. You have to pay by the dip, okay? And she couldn't afford the second dunk.
You know, King Charles got dipped in like some sacred oil.
Of course, it's I do think that at the end,
cancer in his fingers.
Oh yeah, like that's gone super quiet now. Everyone's been thinking that like, oh wow, he was going to die. No, he just went super quiet. He's old. He's gonna die like in the next 5 years or something.
Yes, next 5 weeks.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time.
Younger kings and queens for the monarchy. I didn't vote for that motherfucker.
I think kings need to get back out onto the battlefield, okay? Prepare the British army to march into Ukraine and support Zelensky, okay? At the head of it should be Charles. He should be
Yeah,
on top of a
okay.
tank like a fucking commissar from Warhammer. Just pointing his sword forward. Hell yeah! Now that would actually get a lot of people back into the monarchy.
Can we get like a giant ass golden throne with like life support hooked up to it that he can just roll out into the battlefield sitting on it?
Oh, I actually do have a video of Charles. Let's see if I can find it. It's him basically just
Charles in charge.
That should be the new national anthem.
Where did I put it? I hate
Gets
King
railed by
Charles.
T-girl mommy. What the fuck?
What am I Nick Fuentes? No, I would own that shit. Okay. Ooh, anyway, here's some washing machine otters. What I look for the picture of the video. Okay.
This is a very disparate tone of show.
This is bearded ramblings. Did you not read the dirty napkin that has our MO on the front of it, which is just Joe, but it's spelled three times.
It's pretty par for the course. Like
Yeah.
this is just kind of how this goes.
Okay.
We've had two. We're gonna have two fan meetups. Like that's how
about
successful
animals and
the key word here is
historical
ramblings.
events.
Yeah, I'm okay
I like
with
that. This was like, I have to bookmark this. We have to show this on the show.
Damn fucking right. Don't know what
Otters swimming in a circle.
Yes. You're trying to do this to some sort of flex, but I'm here like, yeah.
Look, it's been a fucking hard past month. Okay, we earned the otters in a washing machine.
We are all otters in washing machine.
Let me tell you about
I
my
need
last
this
month.
spiritually here.
Let me tell you about my last month, okay? We'll start in the middle of June. So I was moving out of an apartment out of Seneca Falls, New York, right? And, so I'm going back and forth there, getting my stuff back and forth. And then I come back one day, and someone had done the favor of me of going into my apartment and taking some things out for me.
Okay.
So some of my things were missing. Yes. By my meth head neighbor, right? So I spent like the next week trying to find them because he already had warrants for his arrest out for shit. For other stuff, I printed out like wanted posters and stuff for him. Put them all around the city. He hasn't been found. And then what happened? I've had to work on my car. I've had this little Palestinian boy that's been working on my car. I've spent $4,000 so far.
You made it about their race, but go on. Okay.
It's just I just wanted to show my magnanimity. Here, let me show you the poster I made. In case anyone out there also knows where this. Sorry?
Why is there a little boy working in your car?
Because that's what he does. That's what he does for work.
Right.
He was bred in a tube for it.
I didn't know you could get a job so young these days.
And
child labor is making a comeback in the U.S. All right.
Unfortunately, that's not a joke, is it?
Not really.
Child labor great again. And then after that, I got married on the 27th of June.
Mazel tov.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice.
I sent you the posters I made that I put up all around town.
All right. Boop 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 boop.
I love the email address that you included on that.
Well, yeah, I actually had that set up before I even made this. It was just happy coincidence. And then I lost my job at Wegmans on the 1st of July because I was calling in from work. I was calling into work, right? To say, hey, this like employee was rude to me and I'm fucking tired of this, basically, right? The person that picked up was a friend of mine, so they didn't even report it or anything, but the people in charge there listened into the call and decided that I needed to go because I said fuck over the phone.
Whoa.
And then there was Scott Henson dying, and
wait, that was only a month. Hasn't even been a month yet.
Yeah,
roughly.
It's been a little over a month, but yeah. So that's just, and there's probably more I'm not even remembering. Oh, I had a video that I was gonna do in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania that fell through because people are fucking weak. People are weak, and you shouldn't trust them. You should distrust everybody and live a miserable life.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to support Skynet in the coming AI wars.
Right.
I'm glad I'm not people.
I just want more otters swimming around, but apparently that's weird. Ooh.
By the way, the second picture, in case you're curious, that is him crying on video, because he believes he's like entitled to a stand-up comedy career, despite the fact he's never done any comedy ever.
Has he never gone to open mic night or anything like that?
Never even done that, because he's an unhirable piece of shit who has
Yeah.
multiple felonies for rape and drug possession.
He looks like he aged about 20 years between the two photos
He
suddenly.
kind of looks like Fetterman on the left.
It's actually Fetterman. Hang on, let me find you a video. It's a supercut I've made of 2 videos on his Facebook.
Yeah, the picture on
pretty
the
good.
right almost kind of looks like Trumpster Bob.
A little.
Aged up like Trumpster Bob too.
Mm.
So this is truly the duality of man that I'm about to show you for this next video. It's not very long. You can just pull it up.
People don't realize that Trumpster Bob is only 35.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, this guy stole my
tuned,
my drum set and stuff.
I'm trying to fucking bring it out onto I guess I'll have to download it.
I think you have to download it, then drag it into the browser.
Yeah, which unfortunate because apparently my browser is Firefox. That's the one I'm using, but apparently I forgot to switch it over to Chrome. There's a long story about that, so it's actually why probably we're not going to watch it.
I just use Edge. I mean,
Ew.
Look,
you, it works.
no, I can't bring it out. So stop posting shit into the chat just for now. Like, we're in a really awkward time with my computer right now, and it's just being a fucking piece of shit. Otherwise, I would just drag it out. Like, that's what I was hoping. I downloaded it.
Yell at it. You're gonna antagonize it now.
Hold on.
Can you? It won't let you play the downloaded video.
No. Hold on. I think I might be able to turn it off. Explorer downloads.
You also have to remember, Bearded Ramblings is also a show where tech issues are basically a given. So
I'm so happy.
There we go.
Stay tuned, all my
get
fans.
really that way.
December
Stay
9th,
tuned, all my
4
fans.
p.m.
He has 4
live
fucking Facebook friends.
stream.
Mhm.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies. I don't give a
It's
fuck.
like
Somebody-
a big girls.
I don't go. Fuck. And Paquito, Puta Peter. I want to apologize to everybody. Yes, I was supposed to be doing a live stream, but it didn't happen.
Sounds like a method.
Nobody to hold the camera.
Oh, it's interesting.
That's
Guess what?
my
He was picked up for.
Ex-best friend,
Meth.
ex.
Yes.
Yay!
People make mistakes,
like-
man.
is
It
his
was
shirt like?
about to rip his shirt off. Like,
Yeah, no, it looked like his shirt started to
Is this
rip like
Jared's
fucking
dad?
Jared Genesis. Yeah.
Ah,
please do not disturb. He's already mentally disturbed.
I kind of want him to take his little his beard braids and do the sort of Charlie Chaplin potato dance.
I kind of want him to die.
Yeah,
You could
I
do
get
both.
that.
You can do both. He
Like,
has
do
range,
the-
except clearly comedy isn't one.
Like he could do the dance directly into a volcano. Like that.
Right.
That works.
I mean, this guy's a whole. I'm not trying to derail the show too much. Not trying to ramble, one might say.
What? No, never.
Not here.
This show,
Facebook is just filled with him whinging about why he hasn't had like a successful career handed to him, that he has not even taken the first
Marshall matters the fourth,
meter up
but with
step
comedy.
to even work towards.
He thinks, yeah, like he's one of those people who honestly does like think that, oh, I don't have to do anything. People just have to give me stuff, because he'll mention, like, let me guess, he'll mention at one point someone else who had stuff given to him for not doing anything. So it has to apply to him too.
Wait, what about
Yes.
Trump?
I didn't
Yeah,
say a damn
exactly.
thing about. Oh, right. It just clicked there.
By the way, the title of the second video that's clipped in there is "I'm so sorry for letting everyone down. I hope someday you will forgive me and we can move on from this." And this is him getting emotional because his girlfriend broke up with him for the 17th time. But the way that it's structured sounds like he's upset that he missed his live stream date. Oh. Hang on. Okay. I'm trying to find this other one. This is a sick one. This one isn't downloaded. This is the hardest thing that this man has ever experienced. I'm about to show it to you.
It better be they got his order wrong at like Wendy's or something.
Oh, it's nearly that. No, this
Wendy's
isn't.
wouldn't get your orders wrong because Wendy's is
Dude,
awesome.
she hurt you. Would you stop?
I forgot the ice in my drink. They hate me.
You don't need to defend her. She was bad for you.
No. I love Wendy's. I'll never let her go.
I'm trying to figure out what.
I mean, redheads are pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I would know all about that.
You see them in the mirror every day.
Yeah.
As an Irishman, I have no interest one way or another in redheads. I've never, or freckles for that matter, never seen either in the wild.
Yeah, you've got too many of them all over the place.
I got the video. It's a little longer, but it's
significantly
content,
Irish.
so.
Yeah. Okay. Copy link. Boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop.
it's not. You don't have to download it. It's just a link.
All right. Boop.
All right. So, let's read this title here. Me keeping it 100% real. How pathetic the world is when you have 260 some followers on Facebook that don't want to support you. That's the real injustice of the world.
Gaza, Ukraine, Myanmar, Yemen.
Sent to him for free.
I love how his title's just this huge run-on sentence that gets cut off. You can't even see the whole thing.
You haven't seen.
He ran out.
Click see more. Let's see.
I want to see.
What is see more?
No, on the right, up at the top.
Under 260. You got it.
Right. My bad. Yeah.
No. Scroll up.
Right.
All right. So do you see his profile picture?
Lots of right.
Yeah.
All right. Under you see more.
Down.
Oh,
right
there.
Hey.
He
help you with your dream of becoming a stand-up comedian. Okay. Well, how are your followers going to help you do that?
Wait, he's homeless and sleeping in his Jeep. Why would he even steal a truck? Where the fuck is he going to put that?
He wasn't homeless. Well, he sold it probably for methamphetamine. But all right, let's see how this is how in dire straits he is right here. This is the biggest financial compromise he's ever had to make in his life.
Okay.
Fuck. It muted again.
Why was it muted?
Thanks,
I'm doing something
easy.
that I never thought I'd have to do.
Let's make it full screen. Oh wait.
It's my situation, and nobody's helped me. Nobody.
Helping me.
I've got almost 700 views on that Keeping It Real one. I got over 100 views on my
100 views.
My GoFundMe, but nobody. You got all these fans.
People viewing your video.
Nobody wants to help me. So.
Career.
All right.
Well.
Now hold on. Where is this based? Where is he?
Seneca Falls, New York.
Okay, so that's not too far from. It is, in a grand scheme of things, not too far from Akron, where Cyrax lives. Now I bring that up because I can hear a hint of Cyrax in his voice. Not obviously Cyrax is like, whoa, that's the old Cyrax, but like his
Cyrax
drawl.
2 years before now, just 2 years ago. It mutes itself again.
Oh,
20 years.
Thank you, Facebook.
All the way up, PlayStation 4.
What?
Yep. As you can see, I'm at GameStop.
Forever.
I'm hoping and praying.
Pause it.
That.
Okay, so how much do you guys think he's gonna ask for this PlayStation 4?
$5,000.
$5,000. That's pretty good.
I'm guessing whatever the cost of a PS5 is right now.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead and play it. But this is without the original power cord and controller.
Right,
oh, 8,000 then.
As one does.
Oh my God,
shit.
Zuck.
Get enough cat food and kitty litter from my cats that are at my best friends. Gotta be able to get something to eat, put gas in this.
A little bit.
Nobody cares.
Okay, and now, will it mute again? Will it mute again? Press play.
Yep.
And it muted again.
Stop.
Yes.
Just don't touch it.
I'm hoping and praying that I get at least $500 to $600 so I can fix my truck. So I can get enough cat food and kitty litter from my cats that are at my best friends.
Beg me for money because they used
to be able to get something to eat, put gas in this
building.
Nobody cares.
And beg me for money.
This world is so fucked up.
The world is so fucked up.
I'm going above and beyond for people, you know, that I care about. My mom, my best friend, you know. I got, you know, my best friend Norm. You heard him the other day. You know, I tried to help him with his brakes. Well, you know, I can't do it. I'm too old. I'm too busted up. So I'm taking him back and forth to work, and he's on a fixed income. People don't care out there. If you truly care, and this is no lie, people,
it sounds like your best friend
you can ask my best friend. When I say, this is it, done, it means I'm done. I'm being serious, folks, because
that is terrible. I feel for him.
This may be my last video.
I don't.
Because nobody wants to help me.
My
Nobody wants to comment. Nobody wants to, oh yeah, thumbs up. I'm tired of that. I want real comments. I want comments. I want comments. I want comments. I want people to say yes. I want people to help me out. You know, I got all these freaking fake bitches out. I'm like, oh, you know, we talk for a few days. I'm not stupid. I'm a Generation X. I can smell bullshit a mile away. I'll play the game. My bestie thinks it's funny. She does. It's like, really, dude? What are you, a player? I'm like, they're all fake. I don't care. I can name some, you know, like Joanna, Amanda,
what?
I'm a man. I don't. So many that are so fake. I'm tired of it. You see me being real. I do reels. This will be my last reel. So,
plural.
Don't forget to join my group, Grim Tim Stand Up Comedy and Grim Tim Antics. And I only have 74 followers on YouTube, so you might want to freaking start following, liking, subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm going to get rid of that. Have a great day, people.
So, what do you think the odds are the PS4 he's trying to flip here is a stolen PS4? That's why he doesn't have cables.
Pretty high odds. Yeah.
There's a follow-up video that I think he deleted.
No!
Wait. Before you change the screen, I just want to read this. Like, the comment that's on here. People fail, but
Grim
Jesus
Tim, rise
doesn't.
up and conquer.
He said there would be a time of sorrow. We were warned that it was going to get harder. I think everyone is starting to feel that. Keep the faith and run a good race. He is at the door.
I just want to point out the person who posted that is named Angel.
Yeah, I said that. I like that it so clearly, you know, emblemizes why Christianity is so popular among, like, degenerate meth head thieves, because it is the easiest redemption arc in the world. You just accept God, and then your soul is cleansed. You don't have to remunerate the shitty things you've done to other people.
It gets more than that.
Into a 19-year-old's fucking apartment and steal his drum set, $700 drum set, and $5 of change. Like,
it gets more than that. It's when they're that level of, like, fucking off their heads and they're still talking about Christ. They have to tell to themselves that, like, oh, I'll be okay, I'll be safe, I'll be fine. So that's when you get people like Rev and Shani who will just talk about he is coming to save us and shit like that while they're, like, doing the most degeneracy, debauch, unchristian shit alive. Hell, half of fucking IP2. Yeah, absolutely. I would say Link of the Doobly-Doo, but I apparently got that one wrong, and I had to put yours instead. Yeah.
Well, you can put both, but I mean that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, no, you totally hit the nail on the head with that. It's just not having to actually take any steps to
fix themselves,
heal your character, or just fix themselves, or fix what they've done to other people.
Yeah, and on the other side, Like,
God, God hasn't shown himself to us in the last 2,000 years, but he's about to.
Yeah, it's always tomorrow.
The other thing is, it's easy for the people who fuck up all the time and don't have to actually do anything for redemption. But on the flip side, for all the people who want to support them, it's like it's also the easiest thing in the world for them too, because they don't have to fucking lift a finger. All they have to do is says, God loves you and is going to take care of you, and not like actually do anything. So yeah, it's so fucking lazy.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're okay. So before
I'm already a fan.
Yeah. All right. I hinted at this motherfucker. Now, first things first. Was that you? Was that you there? Drake. I think yesterday or the day before. So you know who this fucker is.
No.
Okay, so that because Generosity Live was in the chat and there was they showed up for parts of the Crystal Station Grandpa shouting stream that we looked at. So I thought maybe like you would have had the hint. So anyway, all right, Crystal Station, crappy subpar B tier, C tier cow connected to Cyrax.
Z tier.
Lower than not lower. There are cows lower, but not by much. And
maybe X tier.
Yeah. Well past the when you're speeding up at the end. No, Z. You know, they're there somewhere. And the station and her partner, and I don't give a fuck about them. What I care about is Grumpy Grandpa. He is a hoot, but not in a hoot that you'd want to be in the same room with. But film him, fuck yeah. And you're about to see why.
Crystal Station arguing with angry grumpy grandpa over folding Crystal's clothes, other stuff too. That's a title.
Video.
We are about.
Why are you trying to do this?
Crazy!
Right into
Stop! Oh my God! Stop!
He's a master of de-escalation.
Wait, it gets better.
Worker, what he's doing, Crystal. She's gonna put you away, big boy. See what you're doing? You don't do like you're a guy.
See, gets. Oh my God! Look.
He didn't break the coffee pot, thank God.
Yeah, he did break the other stuff. Oh my God! This is crazy.
That's not your pot. That was his pot.
That was his weed.
Pot.
It was his pot.
It's a mess now.
Your coffee pot, Crystal. So bad. You think you're bad, motherfucker. You think you're talking, dude.
10 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
Say when?
Right there. No, a little forward. A little.
Mess
okay.
now.
So you can see
Your
right
coffee pot.
Why do they need these like boxes of fucking Irish Spring here?
Oh, they're hoarders. They're absolute hoarders, and
they just got home from Costco.
Yeah, it gets grody as fuck.
It's just so nasty in there.
You think you're bad, motherfucker. You think you're tough, big dude. You got a ball back. You got a ball back. You think you're tough.
I like seeing the same mainstays land.
For real, Crystal, that's why you're called the top that you can see scared.
Mentally ill people.
She's scared of you.
There.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't think I've never been like so angry that like my pants just fell down and I had to like just...
Goofy Toofy, pick up your pants.
Have you lived?
Yeah, apparently not.
Me, with inexplicable specificity of how quickly the fucking T-Bob fight clip escalates. If you have seen that.
Yeah, yeah. You brought some unknowns to this territory. Anyway, I'm gonna start going through Crystal's stuff.
He picked up a baseball bat, presumably because he was about to hit the TV with it, and then like the stroke of fortune, his pants fall down and he has to put the bat down so he can't hit
save the TV.
He's been distracted.
Woo!
That was slapstick. There was like some fishing line there.
Yeah, we need a fucking trombone.
Wow. His boxers are.
Like at the end of the day, I could say they all need Jesus, but they might have too much of him, you know?
How did he find loose-fitting shorts? Look at this man.
Right?
Isn't any amount of Jesus too much?
I will go through Crystal Station shit on my own time and ignore 99% of it and find the grandpa. Because grandpa appears now and again, and he is just, every time he's in it, he's screaming, he's shouting, he sounds like Popeye a lot of times. Like, it's glorious. And why is he angry? It's usually over weird things. At one point, there was a point I actually almost pissed myself laughing when they were trying to make food together, and he's demanding his olives. Where are my olives? Where are my olives?
Fair. That's entirely fair. I'm with him on that one.
And I just pictured him wanting a giant vat of olive oil to smear over his body. And I don't know why, because he made no effort to that. But I'm just thinking, like, oh, this old man is just going to cover himself in olive oil.
Show again, Lev.
I don't think it's a fetish. I think it's more of an artistic statement at this point now.
I have the T-Bob fight clip if you want to revisit that.
Yes.
Absolutely. This is the one where
it's a legal casino.
Yeah. I think we watched this when it came out. It's always good to go back to the class.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I think my favorite is
better be. I'm there fucking September.
I skipped ahead to when it happens because this is a re-upload of it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. By the way, it sounds like Kamala's already accepted to run.
Oh, she wasn't gonna say no, was she?
No.
Yeah, they're gonna flip-flop. They're gonna trade places. Joe Biden's gonna be vice president.
Yeah.
They're experimenting. Look at him descending the staircase, so magnificent. Like the dyed beard too.
Yeah.
Brandar, what are you doing?
How dare you?
Actually, no. I'm gonna be honest. If you look from this low quality, it kind of looks like TJ.
Although I will be fair, he does walk downstairs like I do.
There was a time we had T-Bob on our show where we called him and confronted him about his rape thing in 2000, and he started crying.
Oh damn!
Oh damn!
He got so frustrated. Can't really hear what they're saying. I'm sure it's intelligible.
See if let's see. What? Woo!
The giant. Let me walk in here with the guitar.
This fight needs a serenade.
Get the important things out of there. Get the guitar out of there. You know, whenever I ask Bob about his casino that he runs out of his mansion, he says, "No, this isn't a casino."
Well, he's not going to admit that. Come on.
Everyone has, the
police have come to his place for let.
Casino-style craps table and roulette and
when he got raided, when he got swatted, like they must have seen that as they came up to his room. Like they must have seen all this. Like, oh yeah, he just collects it, sure. Like it's so dodgy. Like they must be aware of it. They must be low key or outright like no, like oh yeah, there's an illegal casino going on in this photo. Yeah.
Well, they get their fucking cut of it, so they don't care.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
In the video is friends with Bob now.
Okay.
Drunk Bob falls over. That's a good clip. We saw that last time I was on.
Yeah, where he falls over with the cans and everything.
Over a fucking ocean of cans.
Oh, I always wanted to see how many there was. It always reminds me of like when Cobes falls down, you hear "God damn it!" It's the same. It's the same principle. All right, I've actually got something. I've got. Oh, did you hear the Boglin Reacts AI version of that? He turned that into a song.
I have heard that. Yeah.
We're getting him on week after next, I think. All right, let's see. I've got a few. Oh, we got
That's
something.
a good poll, actually.
We do have Cobes on the agenda for today, don't we?
We do. We can watch Cobes after we get through some of these backlog.
Racists get knocked out is one of my favorite things.
Favorite, but you know what, EO, I agree with you. It is a favorite
Goddamn
thing
fucking
to do.
Brits and your stupid putting U's in words they don't belong in.
Color
Favorite.
is awesome with the word you, because it's you and me.
Calower?
Calower. Aluminium. Fuck
That's
All right.
the worst one.
I don't know. I like that one actually.
Yeah, but they don't. That's not even how aluminum is spelled.
I know. That's what makes it great.
Shouldn't an inventory be a lab where you invent things?
No. Stop talking to me.
Come on, bro. You know where I'm from? Oh, he sounds shit-faced.
Don't give a fuck, you in South, remember that.
This guy is just getting fucking harassed.
What is it with Europeans where it's like they have so much more of an evolved and sophisticated like public transit system, and they're like so much further along in like civil rights and stuff, but like understanding what racism is, they're like 50 years in the past. Like you speak to them about like, you know, the Romani people or something, and they suddenly turn into Adolf Hitler.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like the gypsies get so much of an extra like mega
like
it's an exception.
What they say about Mexicans, it's actually real.
I have actual stories with fucking like when I worked in a shop and we were told to profile Romana gypsies who would come in, and they would all be fucking trying to nick stuff from the shelves. We'd catch them with stuff putting into prams. We'd ask them to open up their prams.
I feel like if you were specifically focusing on Romani people, then you would notice more of them stealing because you were fixating specifically on them.
We caught regular Irish people doing it too, but by far it was them, to the point where they stopped showing up because they knew we were catching them.
That biases the data set when you when you specifically fixate.
Yeah. Oh no, I know what we were doing was wrong. But at the time I was like, oh God, okay, here's another one. Best tell the manager, you know, when I'm back and he comes out of his office and he just starts like poking his head around after a while, like, no, you out, put it back out. I go.
Like that's totally illegal here to just explicitly say you can't come here because you're race. That's in violation of the Equal Rights Act here.
Oh no, we let them in because of their race, but once they're in, you know, you can just have a sly eye on them at all times. It's not right, but it is a cultural difference. Like I crossed the Atlantic enough to know that's a difference. You guys do race in a completely different way, also wrong. Like you do it your own wrong way, and we do it our wrong way.
If you have a specific lens where you're saying that you specifically fixated on watching.
We were told to profile. Yeah. Yes. We didn't do it to other immigrant groups. We did it to some Dubliners who came in who looked like they were, as we would say, dodgy. So like they usually, when they stunk really fucking bad, because they were probably homeless and trying to nick, of all things, matches. We used to have a lot of matches for sale, and they would nick them. So,
I mean, naturally, when you're specifically paying attention to a specific demographic, you will see like a higher proclivity within that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that they're more inclined to commit crime.
No.
It is that because you were specifically focusing more on them over, you know, regular.
The English did it to us. When we would go over to London, we were the ones that would be watched to be robbed. You know, it's racism all the way down. It's a big circle.
Well, yeah. Who? Okay.
Anyway, let's watch a little bit of karma at least.
Case in point, as I'll say.
How dare you?
Come on now.
One of Nigel Farage's finest warriors over here.
He says I dare you, and then watch, he's gonna like.
He'll clap. He's gonna crumple.
And got his ass.
Yeah. Well,
put him
come on.
like,
come on. Down he goes. Oh damn, he went down.
Fucking timber.
Everyone goes quiet.
What a paper tiger.
Oh, yes, well, you know, it had to come to him. Here we go.
What a fucking savage.
Nice.
Can't believe this shit.
Yeah.
This is why we need Brexit.
They had Brexit, and now they're more angry than ever.
You know
No, he means the United States needs Brexit. Like, we need to do it. No.
We need Britain to
That's
us.
exactly
We'll
what
start
I was
with
gonna say,
Michigan,
actually.
and then, you know, I'm definitely okay with Michigan going.
No, we need Michigan.
I think you can live without juggalos, okay? I think America can do okay
Let's
without
go to
juggalos.
Texas. We'll make it Brexit.
Oh.
Amexis.
I think a lot of people
Make
in Texas would
Brexit
actually...
again.
Yes!
Yeah, okay, I like this. Well, however we draw this line, they have to take Florida, too. We're not keeping that shit.
Oh, no, you need the Bugs Bunny thing where you get the big saw and just cut it off and it'll float off
Right,
into the
yes,
Caribbean.
100%.
Just send it out into the Pacific Ocean. Like with Garbage Island.
Hell yeah. Oh no, now I have neighbors and they're from fucking Florida.
Okay, but let's be fair. Half the people in Garbage Island were from Florida originally anyway, so...
True. Now this is some AI scariness with a message that I almost agree with if it was an AI. It's the very principle of the fact that it's AI that puts me off. But the story itself...
That's fair.
Hey there, son. Hope I didn't catch you clicking on any pussy in bio or something.
Wait, Dad, I'm writing my manifesto!
You're one funny kid, Isaac.
Getting a Homelander
That's not
vibe.
pussy in bio.
I told you it's my manifesto! Soon everyone will know.
Are you serious? That's what you've been doing up here? Have you been clicking on any links at all?
Writing?
Any JOIs? Any jelking tutorials? You know you can get a dick rating if you ask nicely. It's only a few extra bucks.
I would never.
Not even a personalized squirt video?
What's the point of the dick ratings?
Bullshit.
Like, why?
I'm
Is
ready
it
to
like
lose
having
weight.
that specific
Oh, spelled
attention?
Oh,
I feel like you have to rate it when you don't have agency in like most of the cosmetics of it.
I never got the writing on the girl when she'd write your name on the side of it. Like, dude, like ownership is when you
Hot as fuck, bro.
when you cream pie them and then you take the marker. You know what you do? You fucking write like like the lines in prison sort of thing. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's hot as
and the
fuck,
fifth
bro.
one.
You
Then
can't even-
that's fine. But like just writing when you're on the camera, that's worthless. You gotta actually own the person. You know, like get out there and meet a person who wants you to write on, physically with your own hands and dick and balls.
And if they don't, they'll learn.
Well, I am a dom, so yes, that is a level of truth.
I just like this video's idea of if you're not buying squirt videos, you're a loser.
But yeah, he's literally writing a manifesto, so I would rather him buy squirt videos than writing a manifesto.
And tomorrow,
My
It's
son has
creative
no love
writing.
for BBWs, no love
That's
for
true, but
big
that's not
booty
what the video
Latinas
was
slopping
saying.
on a crazy
Why is
style.
it censoring
no love for
crazy, like-
backshot MILF compilations?
What is it?
Filth! That's why when I bring my
Save it, Isaac. This is why you've been getting bullied. No one fucks with a virgin gooner.
True.
Should have seen it coming. No diddy.
Sorry?
How did you know I was getting bullied?
Listen, son. I know this is a tough time in your life. Believe me, I was in your shoes once. The Cactus Jack, McDonald's X Travis Scott, Nike Air Max.
What
Just
the
hop
fuck?
on X, search pussy in bio, and jork it. And by it, well, let's just
Jork
say
it.
your peanuts.
I don't know,
Peanut.
Dad. I'm scared.
Let me spit on it.
There you go.
Why does the son like have a different, you know, like he has a
He's not
he's
white.
a different race, different hair color, different like
He's adopted, obviously.
Yeah.
It's 2024. You're not allowed to ask the question anymore.
Like don't ask, don't tell in the 90s, you
It's
know,
just-
like
it's just in their blood, I guess, right? Huh? Lev?
yeah. What can I say? It's a certain phenotype of a person, you know, maybe a cranium
Oh my
size.
God.
Hey,
Oh,
you want to
fuck.
open that can of no.
Fucking canceled. You're right. This show's over.
Done.
Oh, I've done
160.
much
Yeah,
worse.
That's good. Guys, folks, do you think this episode was going to be good? Like, this is not number 168. Does that even sound like a good number?
Yeah, this is filler. If this was a DVD compilation, it wouldn't even have like, it would just have episode blank to blank. You'd never find this individually at a store. You'd find it as
You'd
part of
never,
a wider
pick out
collection.
disc 23 for episode 168. Shut the fuck up. Bro.
Right?
This is
Yeah.
like
Come on. They
this
wouldn't
is
even
like
have
the
DVD
episode-
commentary.
no,
Couldn't bring
this
them
is like
back into the
episode
studio.
where, Krillin's girlfriend breaks up with him and takes all of his shit, and he's just like.
She
left
had a
in there
nice
with nothing.
ass, but she was
Yeah.
also selling that shit because all those guys showed up on like the boats and the parachutes and shit like that. She was getting around. Krillin could have put his whole head up there, and
She's
she
getting
wouldn't have
around
felt
like
it.
the Beach Boys, man.
With the Beach Boys, it was a beach episode. Ah, there you go. All right. Yeah, let's do. I got plenty we could look at, but let's do a fucking Cobes. Let's do a.
That's
Cobes.
right, Tubes. It's time for a dank ass food hack.
You know, I've never really actually sat down and watched Cobes. So
You've only ever watched
Sandy
them through
Forces-
people.
yes, or I guess when I was last on the show,
Darkness. Darkness, huh?
Dankness. It's
Oh,
dankness.
No, no,
It's
no. I like.
dankness.
I like how he secretly like wants it to be dark because he's in a sad place right now, and I'm not just saying that because he's Cobes, but it's like it's like that's a given. But there are layers of this loam. You know?
We're talking about physically, not emotionally, right now.
But I think
We are
yeah,
to the
But
camera.
also emotionally. So.
Yes, we are. Never mind.
yeah, that's like I
There's a
said, that's
delay.
gonna yeah, there's gonna be a bit of a flicker here and there, but I'll always try to get his
Yeah.
back after a few seconds.
Get a second monitor, you fuck.
At least you know what the fucking problem is. Some people are like, "Why does that happen?" And I have to be like,
Well,
"Yeah,
yeah,
I had a
I used to
second."
have one monitor, and so
Fucking
Yeah.
2-monitor superior race here. I'm sorry.
Oh, I used to have two, and then I got a fucking upgraded computer with the graphics card with one fucking HD port. One.
use
That's-
DisplayPort.
Yeah. Go get an adapter cable that costs like $5 on Amazon, and you can have your second monitor back.
See, he
I know.
uses euros,
I
so
even
that's
ha-
a problem.
I even have a second monitor somewhere. I bought it, and I'm like, "Don't worry, I'll get it." Wait, why won't it go in? Why won't? Oh no! Oh no! And
Buy the adapter for it. What the fuck?
DisplayPort.
display port. I will do that as soon as I go and get crunked in a different time zone. Okay. After I get that, then I can
You'll
start
catch me
focusing on
dead
buying.
before I fucking have good production value on this show.
I will die before try. Okay.
Look
I
at me.
know
I can't
that
even
these
the-
adapters
the
are literally like
Camera's the same
$5.
size on the layout.
You have no excuse.
Send me it. I'm like that dude. Like I just want it. Like just send it to me. You know, like, I want it. I don't
We
have.
have a new Streamlabs goal, everyone.
Yeah, $5. So somebody donate $5 so he can buy this fucking adapter.
I was about to say, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We got the links down below. And we got ourselves a stream goal up there via Streamlabs down below. Maybe throw some.
You see, Lev, this is how you set up a layout here. You see,
No.
it's nice and symmetrical,
Yeah.
perpendicular.
Yeah, there's tons of them, and you know what? I reject them all and go my own way. I'm a Lev Tao. Thank you very much.
Independent thinker.
All right,
big
well, we're
Tao.
about to watch the Bog Tao here.
Oh God! Technically, he's going his own way too. Unfortunately.
He's an independent thinker, man.
He's the Andrew Tate of people who. Oh, there's a rhyme there. I'm not good enough. Does it connect? He's the Andrew Tate of. Anyone? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Fucking, I'll workshop it in my dome.
Some burrito right
And
here.
Tate.
Yes, we do.
He looks so fucking depressed doing this
This is
video.
a
He's
Viva
like,
Mexico
"That's
And
some
burrito.
good video."
Yep, post move. There's just no joy in these anymore. He doesn't even pretend that they're like really great food. He's just sort of like.
He's lost the
Like,
spark.
Of all the people on screen right now, Cobra is in fact the real low energy video that's going on.
True. And he has been for a long time.
True.
Oh, and guess what? Jessica's coming back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I always call her Jennifer because it pisses her off. Whenever Ben shows like her live streams, I always go into the chat and call her Jennifer, and she fucking.
I don't know who that is. Who that is.
I can't wait. She's already gotten him kicked out of one place. Let's see if she can like trash this one too.
You have to fuck up hard to get kicked out of a trailer park, but she'll find a way.
How good is the housing
anybody can
market
do it, I
in
believe in
Wyoming?
her.
Housing, dunno, caves in the mountainside like Gollum?
Ooh. The stream cave.
Hell yeah.
Cobra fans know what's
It'll
up.
be easier to save up for that clock tower dream castle, whatever the fuck it is.
Clock Tower Dream House.
Actual stream running through the cave.
Bacon.
Imagine how much better your Dungeons and Dragons stream will be when you're doing it in an actual cave.
In an actual cave, in an actual stream.
This burrito has been a guest.
You just have to make sure you set your noise gate well, because that stream is loud.
Open it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Water.
Scrumptious.
And we're gonna hit it with a little bit of sauce.
It looks like somebody took a
Got
shit.
sour
And that's
cream
what
in
it
it
just
to make it a Viva La Mexico burrito. The sour
It looks like it's been in that wrapper for a couple of hours.
The green sauce.
It's been that wrapper since 2021.
I mean, did you ever like see the person that like opened the
hands.
fucking
How
McDonald's
messy.
hamburger like after 15 years and it still looked exactly the fucking
Yeah.
same?
I think
It
I
was
remember
really
seeing that.
Maybe that was about it. No
Yeah.
sign of rot at all.
It's so terrifying that like the stuff we do to our food. A few weeks back I got a bunch of oranges and popped them into the fridge and I didn't touch them until like last week and they felt and tasted the exact same. What the fuck?
By
Did
the
they
way,
put-
Red, you're fucking retarded, bro. Well,
Yeah,
shit,
no.
they just handed Trump the win. Raffle Biden drops out of election
Yeah,
race.
Red, you're being a little bit too gleeful over the idea of Trump winning. Would that be a good thing to you there, Red? Would that be a good thing?
Sounds like that's what he
No, look,
wants.
I'm
Yeah.
not
He was
saying
gonna
that.
lose anyway.
Look, I'm not
this
saying
point.
that it's guaranteed that the Democrats are going to win now, but like they were definitely going to lose with Biden,
Yes.
so at least they have a chance now.
I was saying that over on Twitch today. Like, it's going to be 4 years. You'll be fine, but there will be harsher times ahead. And people are like, Lev, didn't you hear? No, I was live streaming. What? Oh, good. He's going. You know, like you got to see my reaction in real time.
I'm gonna do half of each on the burrito.
It's fucking funny. I do not live there. Yeah,
You'll get an effect.
With all the foreigners that try to graft themselves onto American politics because their politics, like, no one gives a shit about.
No,
Fucking-
it's a ripple effect. It's a ripple. It will hit
Yeah.
him. It'll definitely hit us. It'll hit Europe. It'll hit the world. America is, for
It'll
better
hit
or
the
worse,
Twin
the
Towers.
top dog, and it will all be
just wanna
trickle
say,
down, like piss.
I live in Pennsylvania, so pretty much I'm in the top like 0.1% of people whose votes matter to the entire world. So.
Yeah,
You're
kind
a
of.
god amongst men.
Yeah.
I thought you lived in New York.
No, I live like an hour away from New York City.
Oh, that's not New York.
I didn't say I lived in New York. I said I lived really close to it.
No, I'm saying New York City is not New York. That's fake New
Well,
York.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I live like
New
an
York,
hour from
New
the
York.
border of Pennsylvania and New York. So
Unique New York. I miss New York.
like,
I miss New
I've
York.
been
Pride.
like up to Syracuse and stuff. So like I've been to like outside New York City. So
Hold on, how do you live within an hour
This
of
is 5 hours
places at
outside
the
of New
same
York City.
time?
So. All right, let's play this fucking garbage.
yeah,
man.
we just missed Cobra drinking a sauce packet. Like that should have been the highlight.
Oh my god!
You see,
Now he's
this is-
deep throating it, dude.
Degenerate behavior.
It's a bit messy. It gets all over your hands.
He's got it all over his fucking heart.
Did he take some Valium before doing this? What the fuck? Wow.
He paid for it. He's not wasting a single fucking pico liter of fucking...
He's going down to the atoms, and he's like taking like the world's most precise tweezers and putting it on his tongue.
Fuck.
But this red sauce is
That
On a
red
scale from
sauce
1 to
is
10, how
spicy
drunk
mother.
is he in this video?
I don't know.
I don't
you
know if
put
he's
Cobra.
drunk. He might have just like been wandering out of a cave for like the first time in a week, and this is the sunlight. He's disoriented.
He does have that caveman look to him, doesn't he?
He's developed enough of a tolerance on alcohol to where his body like thinks he needs it to survive, and so it starts producing its own alcohol to just remain perpetually
Like
wasted.
that trucker who constantly got pulled over for being drunk, but she would just ferment food in her stomach.
Yeah. I mean, first off, I think
Where
Drake's
life
right, but
is
second of
zero
all,
and
what do you mean you're
Mexico.
not sure if he's drunk? He is awake, isn't he?
Yeah, that's true. If he has money in his hand, if Cobes really did try to go to cold turkey, he would need it's like diazepam, wouldn't it? Like because
look at
his body just couldn't go cold turkey. He would have like the seizure.
The fucking paint on his nails is like so fucking like terrible here. It's like
Last time we had
just
Elf
chipped
King
off.
on, Elf was praising his painted nails, and I'm like, oh no,
I've
no,
never seen.
they just fall off.
I've never seen his painted nails not look chipped. And
No,
also,
he does
it's
tap them up like
amazing
once
that
a year.
he paints his fingernails black and they still look filthy.
Yeah.
No burritos.
Burrito.
It's a secret menu item.
Oh my god.
He's so glazed.
Did I do it Ponchos, although how is it a secret if...
He's just slurring his words.
Holler if you hear me.
He's gonna teach us how to make a burger in a minute.
Soon enough. It's going to have...
Yeah, this
Ever
burrito
think
just
about how
many
this is
toppings on top of his burger.
Think about how this was like used to be cucumbers, and then
And a
they
bar of the
fermented it
soap
into
that I
pickles,
personally
and then they made it
purchased.
into relish.
Oh, lovely.
It's going to be...
Go fetch that juice off the floor.
Yeah, waste not, want not. There's starving kids in Japan, so just eat it.
Very nice if I do suspect.
Very nice if I do suspect.
Now there we go.
Interesting.
Enough
You
sauce for my
suspect.
burrito.
He has a suspicion.
Half of the sauce packets is practically gone. This one as well.
Just eat it. Just eat the plastic and everything. Just do it. You know you would if the camera wasn't on you. And you will be doing it next year on camera. Just admit
This is him having on-screen decorum. This is presenter mode.
And this burrito is
He wouldn't be using his hand.
absolutely massive.
This could be a
And
new
with good
horror movie
ponchos,
just
you
called
want-
The
I like
Maw.
to add, personally,
This could be a new
the red
POV
and
of just
green
him
sauce
eating.
to it.
He really does
This
have a Neanderthal.
Combination of sauce has got a kick to it.
He's the missing link. What can I say? Like,
He does have kind of like a Neanderthal kind of sloping forehead.
Yeah.
Sort of
he should be in
vibe
the
about him.
Smithsonian with like leading a pack of like
Lucy
early dogs
and
and just
Waka.
like
You know, I was just there a couple weeks ago, and I swear I could have seen a picture of him on that wall somewhere.
If you're close enough.
you would have smelt him though. That's the thing.
We're talking spiciness.
I like that he has the cool S tattooed
Stone
on
on my
him. Like he's
arm.
actually mentally stunted.
I think he is. Honestly.
I
Did-
do
Why
like
does he
that we
rap
live in
about
the.
himself?
I
why
like
is no
that
one-
we live in the generation that knows what the cool S is.
Right? Doesn't
We're,
every
we're
generation
old
know that?
and we'll die.
It's timeless. The S was drawn on cave
I get
walls.
ready when you are. Like I
Yes,
got
go.
shit to do. I got bills to pay, buddy.
You want to fold it up
So do I. Give me money.
And he's got bills to ignore.
into itself. And that sauce.
Bills
got
cut into
DoorDash
important
to ignore.
This
DoorDash
is a
money.
big-ass burrito. It
He can do
requires
without
2 hands.
water.
Look out for DoorDash.
I
Wow.
was really
I've seen a
hoping he's
chimp
gonna
eat
this like
a bit of
Yeah,
fruit with
fast
more
Sam.
respect than he's eaten that.
You know, if you told
believe
it's
the
like,
dank zone.
you know, because he's so recalcitrant. It's just like he's so disgusting because everyone tells him that's a disgusting thing to do.
He
So
does
you know,
it,
because of
Mocha because he's got the what's it? It's the thing where like you tell him there's something authority, like anti-authority thing where like you tell him don't do it, has
Oh,
to do
the
it.
oppositional defiance syndrome or
That's
whatever.
the one, yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I meant by saying he's recalcitrant. It's just like
Yeah.
it's very so maybe his whole life is just out of spite
Yeah.
of people saying this is not how humans should live.
Well, you saw that interview with your
Maybe.
favorite son and Clint, right? Like he just he outright admitted it. That he does this just because he's told
Better
don't
not
do
go
it.
live, boy.
Better not go live, boy. You're not even the. I think I saw someone like you're not even the real Dominoes. Like Domino's
Don't tell
came
me
in.
what to do. I'll go live when I want.
Yep.
Cobes, you should not turn your living quarters into a hamster situation.
I've been hearing that. I've been hearing that theory for a while now. Just to get like that, the little wheel and like the water bottle that he goes like, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, just the DoorDash slips right into
full
there.
of mead.
Well, they kept sending him like bags of wood chips and stuff, so he
That's
probably had a
right.
bunch to get started.
Or the ice, the huge bags of ice.
This hatch, I call it the dash hole.
It should be like when Mr. Beast did that thing where he was locked in the room and people would like throw things in at him, but people donate stuff like not just DoorDash but items. And I'm just thinking like, what would they throw in for him? They'd throw him maybe like Windex and tell him that like he could get drunk off it.
Oh my god!
And
he
he'd be like,
probably would try. Like,
Morgan.
yeah.
I'm going to grab my popcorn and watch the lefties melt the fuck down. Wow, you sound so cool and original, Red Eye. You're not like those other
everybody's
girls.
meltdowns.
I
he's offering us a bite. All right,
It's like Blue's Clues.
Stop it! It's not smelling like Wendy's, okay?
You too.
Do you think he's gonna leave half of the uneaten burrito up in a tree so it can ferment?
Tastes phenomenal.
He's like a squirrel. He just buries it and forgets it. And then like a burrito tree starts growing. It's the circle of life in Casper.
Massive, it is packed with flavor.
The noble Boglum leaves its cave looking for sustenance.
Who taught him his vernacular? He has a very limited range of words to use. So it has a spicy kick to it, and the kick sure does have some spice.
But I digress.
This burrito has
I've been
lots of
debuting
spice
this
to it.
burrito
It's
on
a
my
very
channel for
spicy
years.
kick. Nobody knows spice better than me, folks.
It's a custom-made
give up on the
California
hair, buddy.
burrito.
It's
I
over.
love to get at
Okay.
Poncho's
It
Mexican
happens.
restaurants called the Viva La Mexico burrito. And
Yeah.
This is gone. So
You can have
Jover.
Yeah, you can have a solar
Okay.
beam. You know,
you'll be fine.
it's COVID. Oh, we've cracked the code. The Armani code. Of course.
COVID.
COVID. Ooh.
Speaking of,
Boop.
You see it on my channel many times, but it never
it was good. I'm glad we write these before we do
never
them.
gets old.
Right? You know how to write?
Looking at that cross section, I can see the
don't
little bit of
even know how to read
guacamole,
and
cheese,
write.
some bacon, some beef, some
I
steaks,
just
and
go off
taters.
hieroglyphs on this
I
giant
love the
stone
sour
tablet
cream.
I've got.
This burrito is massive.
It's hard to do math on an obelisk.
And is it
Not
good?
impossible.
A little bit of
No,
that
that's where the
sauce is
skill
kinda
comes
leaking
in.
out on the wrapper, kind of like
Skill.
that, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
What it is, Tube. Scott loved when he said that.
Piece of that bacon came out.
He says it so much.
But look at this beautifully
I love how he says
crafted
congealed as a
burrito
positive when it comes to food.
of pure exquisite ecstasy and
It's so
flavor.
old that like the grease has started to harden and like become a paste. That's
You
good.
see, when the sauce is all congealed together, it makes it leak
burrito
less. It's easier to
It's
eat.
so worth it.
You
So
think he'd
worth
eat
it.
ambergrease if it was
You know
given
what
to
I'm
him?
Wow. This was
Yes.
worth $33 in extra fees I paid
Dasher,
for this for DoorDash.
Walking that order like a boss.
Oh my
Like,
god.
you got boss.
Boss of
There it is.
no, you're not a boss. No.
Oh,
Well,
bro.
he's technically the king of Boglums. So you're boss of Cyrax?
Oh, bro, I'm not saying this
This burrito is
to
massive
be mean.
and
I'm
very
saying this to
filling.
reach out, to help. You should kill yourself.
He'd fuck it up.
What do you think he's been trying to do for the last like year and a half?
Hey, I told you he's doing his own thing.
He's doing his best, damn
food
it.
for 6 weeks before eating it, like living in
It's-
squalor.
It's the joke from The Simpsons with Homer's giant sandwich. A few more feet and I can fit it behind the fridge. I'd like a moment alone with the sandwich, please, Marge. You gonna eat it? Yes.
So if I eat what I can now, I'll definitely be eating the rest later because...
Saying that as a threat to himself.
Perfection as always. No, when I get a ponchos burrito, when I get the Viva La Mexico burrito, you know what the fuck you're getting into. You're getting into Flavor Town.
Yes.
Muck review.
Let's see. What was the plan? Let's see, Magicus. What was the plan of action here? Press record, and here we are.
His camera hasn't fallen down once, though, so that's.
No, how bold of you to assume there was a plan.
Sometimes he remember a few days ago I said I was gonna look over that.
I didn't press record.
You sound like Ricky Burke there. What the fuck?
How many times do you think that's happened where he's just recorded a video and just forgot to hit record?
You fucking camera.
Oh, he's not. He's
trying to be cute.
I'll fucking watch you. But sometimes you'll hear him in the background since he's moved saying King Cobra needs to make these videos, these food hacks. People like them, and he's saying it like such a defeated statement of fact. Dude, you have agency. You can do something else if you don't want to do these.
His character arc hasn't been resolved yet. He has unfinished business.
I don't know. Season 12, I think the show's been going on a little too long now.
Has he been dead for 5 years already?
Not trying to.
Yeah, but Soul has unfinished business and has been damned to limbo.
He's Swamp Thing. What the fuck?
No, I have a theory that Cobra living in this trailer park is now going to be like the official 13th season of Trailer Park Boys. It's all going to come together.
So much delicacy putting it down.
Cobes on the show, but they keep going past his trailer with the little clues in the garbage bags and stuff.
One time, for no reason, you just see like the fire department there putting out a giant blaze. It's never addressed.
Must have fallen asleep with a cigarette again.
I can feel the calories stacking up, and I'm
gonna smoke you.
The burrito's
fresh. He punched his power box in rage.
It's in my tummy and it's yummy.
I'll smoke you too.
I love you too. All right.
So, what's your favorite burrito spot?
My most dedicated troll is in the chat.
I like Taco John's. I like Taco Bell, and I like.
It was love at first hate.
Yeah.
There's no joy in those eyes. Why doesn't he just die?
It is, excuse me, delicious.
That's why.
Because food. Jessica. There's no light in his eyes anymore.
Yeah.
Camera Jack. That's my wife in the chat.
Yeah. You have a lot to answer for this goober down
That's a
here.
good-looking burrito right there. I still got a big chunk of it.
Big chunk of it.
Okay. I get the meat sweats.
I like when my food comes in junk form.
The whole thing, or else it doesn't count.
Yeah, what happened to eating the rest of this later? He just like keeps going.
Yeah.
Has he ever ate something and said, "Oh, I don't like this"? It's always been like,
yes,
you know, it's
yes, he has. But I forget what it was.
This is decent, I guess.
Yeah, it's been downgraded now. Yeah, it's been downgraded now to it's all right. His the salmon and a steak thing he made recently, he openly admitted it was a mistake the next day when he was still eating it, though. Even when the food is bad, he'll still eat it. So when the food's good, which is never, because, you know. Oh, I suppose when he has a sit-down restaurant. Then,
because
someone else
a
made
steak
it.
burrito like this has also got beans on it.
Beans.
Let him into restaurants.
Delicious.
Burritos don't have beans on them. They have
California
beans
burrito with everything on it.
No, you're
like
beef,
beans.
My burrito,
Magicus. Guacamole and sour
my
cream.
Burrito. You gotta love those.
They do sometimes have
and,
on the outside, though.
What have you?
Like his.
It's usually some like crazy order like this.
I've seen eating challenges that look less painful.
It's so bussin', you don't even know.
I've seen
bussin'. He used bussin' in the year of our Lord 2024. Current year argument.
I've seen videos of the kids on Jonestown getting executed that seemed less painful than this.
Okay, the problem with that is you were trying to be edgy, and as a result, it became a little too transparent. Scale it back 20%, and then try again.
I think Scoot would still have appreciated the effort.
Scoot would have. I appreciate the effort, but you could still process that a little more. Like you could have mentioned the killing fields of Khmer Rouge. There you go. There you go.
I feel like I was sufficiently specific enough for it to work.
All right, different strokes for different folks about to be led into the chambers. But whatever.
I don't care about your stroking, pal.
Wish I was smoking.
How's going on?
Your fucking girls to write your name on or whatever the fuck.
I would rock this burrito.
What's going on with the heel of his hand there? Is it like a gigantic bruise or something?
Listen, I think the bruise on the heel of his hand is the least of the concerning things in this image here.
Maybe he has leprosy and he doesn't feel it. Pretty soon.
Used to concerning things, so this is the more standout concerning thing for us.
I want a King Baldwin mask for Cobes now from like Kingdom of Heaven.
When I was 17 years old, I got frostbite on the tips of my fingers filming a video outside, and so to this day I can't feel like the very tips of them.
Oof.
So I can't do like fine dexterity things. Like I just brought that up because of the leprosy thing.
That's all right. I almost died of hypothermia in New York on a video at one point. That was fun.
That was because you decided to be homeless.
Yeah, I decided. Yeah.
That wasn't even related to that. That's the thing. It was just for an online video. I had to be outside in the cold without any protective gear or anything.
He's wrapped the rest of it to go ferment it in a tree.
Sit in the trash can for a bit.
I'll bury it, and it'll come up with a new of-age girlfriend to replace Jessica. Oh, he dropped the camera right at the end. Oh, so close.
I like the awkward.
That's
awesome.
And why not?
If the choice is between watching another one of those videos or having another Sandy Hook, it's like, I'm just saying we should talk about it, okay?
No, we don't have to. We don't have to.
Both sides have merit. No, let's talk about it now, actually. So
there are good points on both sides.
There are good people on both sides.
Number one of those kids could have grown up to be Hitler. I'm just saying. Time travelers.
I have to be holding the can before I can do that. Okay, there. Now it's okay.
Yeah. What if you got like what if you got like a time traveler situation going and you know that one of the kids is going to grow up to be like the next Hitler? Like you can just you can preempt this shit. There could be a positive angle to this. It's not. I mean, you won't see it in this current timeline because that's not how the timeline works. It'll break off into a new branch, but that new branch will appreciate what you've done for it. In the grand scheme of horrible things. All right, Deez, want more Cobes or do you want to move on?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm cool with it.
Absolutely no Cobes, no.
All right.
More. Pick something different.
Okay, like I said, I got all these bookmarks. Bloop, 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 bloop. Ricky Berwick, what you doing?
Why are we talking about Ricky Berwick in 2024?
Because he is soft boy. He is warm. That's why.
We assume.
He is soft boy, as in he's extraordinarily sensitive and sells out his own kind to like
his own
online drama channels.
Yeah.
His own kind.
I was actually thinking more along the lines that he could make a fantastic hand puppet. You know, you can just wiggle him around. He'd be like an actual Boglum, the ones that you used to get in like the 90s. That's wiggling on the end of your finger.
It's our business.
Here with some breaking news, people. In my hand here, I have CIA documents proving that the shooter is still alive, and it's Ricky Berwick.
What the hell are you talking about, Jones? His head exploded.
Shut up, Berwick. We all know that was a blown-up real doll.
I only get my news
you are
from
the shooter,
actual
Berwick.
You know what, Jones? I'm gonna expose you for the crazy quack you are. Get ready to look stupid, Jones.
Aw, look at his little gun.
Unlike crooks, I can actually hit my target.
It's like a real human, except he can't do fucking anything.
Ready, cameraman?
Like 80% of the things. What? Oh, he can shoot shit though, that's for sure.
I goddamn told you Ricky Berwick was the shooter. I goddamn told everybody. Fuck! Ricky Jones here with some breaking news, people.
Okay, this was pure genius. I loved everything about it.
Yeah. He ain't got not much else to do except for being Ricky. So, you know, it works. Drunk in middle school?
Danny, it says here that you are kind of drunk at work right now.
A little bit.
Where do you work?
I work in a middle school.
Oh no.
You're drunk at your job at a middle school.
Yes. Yeah.
Why do people
That doesn't
ask
sound
for
good when you
this
say
advice?
What do you do at the middle school?
I'm a cleaner. I clean shitters and desks.
How often...
Shitters and desks. In that order. With the same tool. Boop.
And vacuum.
Alright. I guess if you're a cleaner, that's not that bad.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. There's one kid that draws really cool shit on their desk that makes his dad have to wipe it off. So they draw like cool like eyeballs and spider webs and shit. I thought about like leaving them a note in their desk and be like, "Hey, dude, put this on paper, bro. You're talented. You're good at this. Don't make me wipe this off every night."
I like that idea. You could be like that kid's mentor.
The drunk janitor.
I don't think I'm a very good mentor.
Yeah.
The hidden artist and the drunk janitor who taught him to express himself. That's like some weird Hallmark movie. Yeah.
I would watch that movie. Yeah, like that's a good plot.
Janitor's just giggling throughout the whole movie.
He's just staggering down the halls like, "Hey, you son of a bitch! You drew anything yet?"
I don't think it should be illegal for a janitor to be drunk at their job, because if you have to clean a shitter, you should not have to do that sober.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We actually do. We
That's
do
right,
get
for about
to
a week now.
address this because I was saying this before we went live. Every year since we've started streaming, we've always had to tackle forest fires on stream around about this time of year, and here we are again. Unfortunately.
I mean, it's fire season now. It's a thing. It's a regular thing that happens in the western United States.
It's just getting more wilder and more other times of the year too.
New York got hit with some crazy fucking tornadoes, which is like unheard of for New York.
My village in the middle of Leitrim in Ireland, we got fucking hit by a tornado. Who the fuck thinks that Ireland gets hit by tornadoes? No one, because it doesn't happen. But it happened here.
I don't think I've ever heard the word Ireland and tornado in the same sentence in my life.
Well, there was this porn star in the 90s, but that's beside the point. I don't talk about my dad much.
That's a good joke.
Now, Tim, a crew with the Portland Fire and Rescue have been working on the Lone Rock Fire. That's in rural eastern Oregon, and I talked with one firefighter earlier today who told me the conditions are making it really challenging.
These are the conditions crews with Portland Fire and Rescue are facing in eastern Oregon as the Lone Rock Fire continues to burn out of control.
Portland Fire is part of a Multnomah County task.
With so many forest fires by now, it should be starting to get easy with all this
Right?
practice.
Right, like what is there left to burn at this point?
Force. And across the state, there are many of these task forces. And when the governor signs a Conflagration Act, those task forces are able to respond to fires.
Lieutenant Damon Simmons with Portland Fire and Rescue has been in eastern Oregon for about a week now.
That's
he says
actually
they have
what
been
the
doing anything and
Constitution
everything
says.
to
That makes sense.
protect the community.
Our role is protecting
Very
around in and
aggressive
around
no.
structures. So we're looking for ways to stop that fire before it burns
There's,
people's homes,
there's a decision,
people's livelihood.
especially having like the depth perception, like the depth of field setting he has on his camera on here. There's things he could have done.
Yeah.
He's going to put out the fire by sneezing on it.
Mr. Portland Fire.
You know you don't want to share 50% of cocaine with him because he would take more than 50%. He'd take it like 75%.
You guys are just jealous, I think. You see a guy who's on the up and coming. On the up and coming, as that's the turn of phrase, of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Offer him a bump, he's gonna take a brick. Okay.
He's going to take a shanny's worth of coke.
Those kinds of things.
Simmons says a lot of people's worries aren't about their homes.
In a lot of cases, it's more important that we protect people's fields, right? It's the food crops and things like that are really important.
The conditions haven't gotten any better over the last couple of days.
Just one thing after another, and we just had a storm blow through, a lightning storm. So heavy winds, lightning in some locations, and not a lot of moisture with that storm.
Everything is so dry because we haven't seen any rainfall in weeks across the state. And it doesn't take much for fires to start.
Yeah, last thing I saw on probability of ignition yesterday was 90 to 100%. So something hits the ground on fire, 90 to 100% chance that fire is gonna grow and spread from there.
As crews from all over Oregon battle wildfires,
we got to take care of each other, and we appreciate the opportunity, and it's an honor to be out here.
They hope
a dozen fires or something like that, like.
Yeah, those are some of those nitroglycerin trees.
Yeah, I always wondered why America planted those. They weren't natural. You imported them. Like, what was the end goal there? Like,
well, they worked fine in their natural habitat in Iran, but they did not pan out well over here. The environment
and
just wasn't right.
Now, Tim, the Lone Rock fire that started just a couple of days ago on the 13th is only 10% contained, and at last check, right around 70,000
I bet his grinder account is
acres
very
have burned so far, and so far there's no word on what started this fire. Back to you.
Joe, thanks for that report, and hope everybody
yeah,
stays
he takes you to a nice wine bar and maybe like a farmer's market for your first date. Very bougie.
Yeah.
Out there.
Boop. Boop. Oh, there's the Cobes song. No, we've already listened to it. Fat people logic. Well, as I am is still technically a fat person. Let's see what's going on here.
I'm a fat motherfucker.
Oh, this is from fucking Troy. Nah, this is an old TJ one. It would have been great with him because he wanted some old nostalgia. But I ate squirrel. Well, we did look at a squirrel earlier.
This
you should
is
check out the website I sent. Tap into the truth. I think that's something that will be of interest.
No, but you did post up other links earlier, and I'm going to scroll back up and have a gander at them. And
intothetruth.com. That's a website you want to go to.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen. So there's nothing you can do about it.
If you don't want to tap into the truth, then I'll fucking walk out right now. I'm kidding, but.
Daddy's very proud of you.
We don't do truth here.
we do ramblings. And no, there was something I was transmission 1. Describe it. What?
Okay, so backstory. So this is a man named Joseph Alexander Simpson. We went to the same school, and he has this delusion that he is the CEO of a media corporation. This guy prints out contracts to enforce upon himself, and then takes photo ops for social media, signing himself as like the president of this media corporation.
What?
Yeah, okay. So we were professionally involved because in 2021 I produced this game show series for my YouTube channel, and he helped fund part of that, right?
Mm.
And randomly in the next year, he copyright striked all 4 of those. And then when I confronted him on it, he made up this fake legal team and confabulated all these like fake conversations with him and his legal team.
Good use of confabulate.
Yes. To try and justify to me that he actually hired a legal team for this 0 subscriber YouTube channel that nobody watches. This is the first entry in a series he tried to do called 50. And this isn't. I made a whole video about this. The video is very thorough, but this guy is fully enveloped in just pure delusion. This is a video, the first of 52, of a series called 52 Weeks.
All right. Well, we'll watch this squirrel thing, and then we'll watch that, and we'll see how long is it?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, great. Thanks for linking us. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll bump around it, like.
It's not that long, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, the whole series is worth. Scott's in a couple episodes, of course. Ooh. He managed to convince him, and it's so obvious from Scott's performance in them that he is clearly reading what he's been sent for the first time with no direction.
They didn't just do one take and say that's fine, is it?
Oh,
okay. That's like this mysterious millionaire guy.
He's a fake millionaire.
Yeah, no. Billy's real millionaire was like the regional
his name was Alki something.
He was like Coca-Cola, wasn't it?
Davis, I want to say, or something like that.
Yeah, it was like Coca-Cola, right? Like he was like
some bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll send you some highlights of the series, I guess. I'll send.
Yeah,
I'll send
if you can.
Scott...
Alki David, that's it. That's
that.
Okay, I'll send both the Scott episodes. Those ones are pretty good.
It's perfectly legal to catch and kill a grey squirrel in the UK. The law sort of encourages it. So I'm in the Peak District hunting for some lovely squirrel supper.
Yeah, they're an invasive
There are two types of squirrel in the UK. The adorable and native little red squirrel and the big annoying bastard grey squirrel, which was imported in from America. Greys gobble up bird eggs and chicks, rip bark off trees and destroy acorns, reducing the number of potential saplings. The idea of eating grey squirrels is nothing new, but the reds are so much cuter, and food's getting pretty expensive, so you might as well follow my example and get yourself out to the countryside, select a few people you met from the internet as your gastronomic guinea pigs, and make them watch you run around hills chasing after rodents with a big stick, then turn it into a stew and serve it up to some very brave content creators. Who's hungry? Gavin?
Jeez.
This is squirrel meat.
Don't eat squirrel meat off the ground, guys. It probably is full of parasites.
About that.
Yeah. Boop 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 boop. But he's right about the whole squirrel thing. Anyway, here's the. Oh, it is only like 3 minutes long. It's no problem.
Joseph Alexander, this intro gets progressively longer as the series goes on to bolster the runtime of the series.
Classic move.
Font.
It makes me want like a really cheap, really cheap bag of gummies. You've never heard of the brand except for they do like wine gums or some shit like that. But they're not even called wine gums. Right. They're called like fruit gums.
The last thing we don't have to watch. Everything I sent is pretty short. Okay. They're some of the best highlights of it. This is a new guy that's yet to be.
Is he in the chat right now?
Holy shit, he is!
Oh my god!
How? Who told? No.
Get him out of here! Get his ass out of here!
How did he know?
How did he know, huh?
He's desperate for attention.
Hold on, did the bat signal come up? Like, what the fuck?
I have no fucking clue how this has come up.
Okay.
The Simpsons.
I swear to God, I don't.
Well,
right, let's watch this.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
You send some things in the chat being like, I mean, I kind of don't like this video anymore, but like he still.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, there, Joseph. I am going in this completely blind, except for what Drake said. So if I've been biased a bit, skewered, blame them, not me. Until I have my own opinion, then you're probably fucked.
Yeah.
We don't do opinions here. What are you talking about?
So romantic. What is that? Hi.
Transmission is glitching out already. Stranger Things 3.
So, okay, I gotta clarify. This whole series was created, right, with these visual glitches and stuff, because he uploaded a vlog where he didn't render it properly, right? So there was like visual artifacts and stuff throughout the entire video.
Wait, that's not intentional?
This is intentional, but when I confronted him about the visual artifacts and improper rendering in the last vlog, he said, haven't you heard of storytelling? And made this entire series to retroactively justify the editing error he made. There's another time where he misspells the word protagonist in the credits, and act like that was intentional, like it was like an intentional character flaw of the guy making the credits diegetically in the 52 weeks universe.
Okay.
It's awesome. Just go ahead and play this. I'm sorry.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we got Boogie here, apparently.
Right now.
That's Mountain Dew. Mountain Don't.
Ever wanted, but no.
He just passed out on the floor.
This is why you don't do the do.
Mountain Don't.
No.
I'm getting a Birdemic vibe from this.
No, this is still better than Birdemic. Not even close.
Back to jacking off in bed.
Do a single thing right.
Nighttime admissions, you do? So much volume.
This is just him doxing the outside of his house, by the way. This is his real house.
Oh, so it's more like Cool Cat then. I'm going to see a neighbor look at the camera and then walk back inside.
That actually happens.
Yeah!
It happens in another one. Doghouse. It's so deep.
Look at people yelling in the background.
Disc golf. Sand pit. Gooner shed.
You know, it'd be really fun to just watch one of these like every week, so that way, like over the course of 52 weeks, you watch 52 weeks.
The story unfolds.
We could do that. We could do that. All right, fuck it. Hey, no matter what there, Joseph, you now have... I'm even going to subscribe. You now have somebody who will engage with you for a grand total of 52 Sunday.
That's all he wants. But please watch the episodes I sent because they have Scott in them. They're pretty. Some of his greatest work.
We'll watch them after this.
But yeah, then that would be totally. That would be an awesome bit. You keep invested with the story that's been so meticulously crafted from episode 1.
Yeah.
All right, someone put one of those GoPros onto their cat's collar. Apparently, cool.
And then it died. He's walking in his own room. Oh, shit.
Got himself asleep.
I hate when this happens. When I'm sleeping.
I always get static when I'm sleeping.
And Spanish text appears.
Every night.
And then...
Oh.
Head
then there's
shot
a decapitated
off,
ghost.
But it's already...
Oh, I didn't know this was Persona.
Off at the top and side. Yeah,
Capitar.
Guitar.
Oh, and some well-crafted ending animation there.
Neat.
Typed out on lovingly on a Commodore 64.
except it's not even close to even replicating it. Joseph Alexander Simpson.
All right. Well, that was definitely 3 minutes of my life.
What did you think of the story?
The story from that opening, it was very established. I think most of it was established. Establishing was definitely established.
You're going to like this next one. Click on the bike ride.
Okay.
It definitely had a beginning, middle, and end.
The call. There we go.
Body is not part of 52 weeks. It's not canon.
All right. Copy link. Boom.
Oh, I like how there's canon to this story and non-canon.
Yes. The aspect ratio changes for no reason in this series, by the way. It's now widescreen. Oh, he's chugging along here. SpongeBob font.
Getting a vibe from this of those PSAs that you'd see from school, like to wear your bike helmet and shit.
Yeah, you just fucking do this.
Sometimes I like to ride bike.
Yeah, I'm getting a Cobra animated vibe as well.
How exactly do you ride a bike that slow without it falling over?
That's a good question.
Like momentum, even.
Do it with a lot of skill.
Watch the horizon. he comes.
Why does this have like fucking corporate music in the background?
This is the comedy episode.
When he disappeared, it reminded me of like those Political Chronicles teleports.
I think we agree it's a bite.
Training video for bicycle careers.
We're gonna show you where the bicycle every time.
Stranger Things disappears between shots.
Yeah, I also like how he's going at max speed of 3. You know, like he's really
Yep.
he's
Alright.
really breaking no barriers.
Dog. That dog is walking past him in the pipe or something.
The protagonist. Back that up.
Is it
Yeah.
Ready? It's only, wait, hold on. No.
No, it's over. Yeah.
It's a minute and 30 seconds in. It's like half the video is the credits.
The protagonist.
What a visionary.
Keep playing it. Keep playing it.
No, we have to.
We got the
Did he play this music himself?
This is like aggressive mall jazz music.
Yeah.
It kind of
I actually like it.
I always wondered, how did he do it? With a sweat stain on his crotch there? That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the man spreading.
He was so susceptible to embarrassing
Give me
himself.
the movies you make in the game, the movies.
It's him!
Oh, look at all of this stuff that's on here that he gave himself credit
An iPhone. Here's the rendering codec for some reason.
He really likes that end of transmission, doesn't he?
Well, that's the series, and then the town it was shot in. No, that's the county, and then that's the city, and then that's the park. Like a real movie. It's him trying to bolster the length of it.
Well, he surpassed the movie itself. So...
The credits are literally like 10 seconds shorter than the entire fucking film that he had.
There's Joseph Alexander Simpson. Joseph Alexander Simpson.
Not since Orson Welles has there been.
This is,
Hold on. Look at the top here. That lady with the green background also just finished watching this.
Oh, I'm gonna probably watch that tomorrow. I have no idea what that is. Undercover Bus with an elaborate restaurant scam. Hell yeah! Right. Anyway,
first
let's
celebrity
see this.
cameo.
Yeah, let's
we
see.
gotta watch this cameo. I'm invested in this universe now.
Which one is the Scoot? Which one is the Scoot?
Netflix is the one that's titled The Big Cat.
Well, that's a given, isn't it? I didn't think it was that obvious.
In the thumbnail?
No. I can believe.
Notice how much longer the intro is now too.
If I may say, this is definitely going to be the best episode of the show.
Not bad.
Already is.
Yeah.
All right.
We were saying this was going to be a filler episode.
We didn't know that this was going to fill our hearts with so much love.
And other things, because it is Scott. He did like the Phil thing.
In the universe of 52 weeks, Scott... I don't know what this establishing shot is. This is not Scott in the universe of 52 weeks. He's like a commentary YouTuber for some reason.
Okay.
There's Scott.
Oh,
Slow
Scott.
motion.
We missed you, Scott. Wow, Scott. This was Scott's. This is Scott's chubby phase. I see. I remember him being.
Giving us a little blep.
Yeah. He had the DILF body going on at the time. Rawr,
skip
even.
through this.
I'm not skipping it.
This is all important. What's important? Sounds like a cheesy porno, someone says.
Strange.
Jess, bro. Oh. It's like, it's so slow that like the frame rate, there's not even enough frames to even like...
I love how
his head there. Is that the tiger burping?
Well, I think it's time for credits, guys, right? Yes,
No.
it's fully to pad this out. I think it's time for credits now, right?
Almost.
We've been watching this guy's mistakes for years,
There he
but
is.
I can
Definitely
only
something.
laugh. So apparently some hacker got into his account, and instead of deleting videos,
Reading right
and
off the
mayhem,
screen.
he decided to be
Look at
creative.
those blue eyes, so beautiful.
He started videoing all of his mistakes. I actually find it kind of sad, but also funny.
You find a lot of things about this.
This is the same guy
Definitely
who
a
has
cold read. He
continued
did
to
not expect that
ridicule
question
and
to
hawk
end
me
there.
on Twitter. The biggest bit of information I can give is that this just shows you why you
Okay,
need to turn
so-
on two-factor authentication. I don't know how realistic.
Begun to harass and mock me on Twitter. That thing was because Xandra got mad at Scott because Scott made fun of Xander on an episode of my show, and I guess Scott said something about mental illness ? And Xander got upset about that and said, "How dare you joke about mental illness?" And then said, "Fuck not Scott Henson," and then kept tweeting out, "Fuck at not Scott Henson," and then texted him, said, "Actually, this is a bit, and I want to pay you to do a episode of my series."
That's one way of grabbing attention, I suppose.
So he
Like
does
the
a
way
lot of
during the scene, like the bright white light on his face, like you could tell he just had a big text file open and was reading.
If there's one thing I know about Scott, it's that he'll definitely participate for money.
I was so
$75.
close to sending him 100 for him to be back on the show, and then he went and died. Motherfucker, he couldn't have held out for a few more weeks. Like, he
Dang.
could have gotten $100.
He didn't even charge me.
That you couldn't use.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he gets it, and then immediately that's when
You
it
know,
passes.
I
Like,
bet the footage of the tiger was Scott, like, that was a request that he made. It's like, all right, if I'm going to take on this contract, there has to be, like, tiger footage in this video.
okay, how about for an
mean-
extra $50 you do the anamorph thing that we all know you have? Oh, fine, and then he just turns into a tiger.
All right, let's keep watching. I think you're gonna like where it's headed. We're halfway through, so what is it time for?
Oh, I think I know. Yeah.
Oh.
We need Werner Herzog over this. What is it, tiger?
I mean, it is about halfway through the video, so it's time to end it, right?
Time to end our lives.
And there's the old dusted trail.
I'm working on it.
You should put a bicycle teleporting in out of nowhere in every video.
That's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
There we go, credits.
Wow.
That was in fact a big gap.
I want to see, like, a meteor hit the Earth in this video, but it's like a giant bicycle with, like, a tiger riding it.
Yeah, it should just be a JPEG of a bicycle that's slowly being pushed across the screen, and you can actually see the mouse dragging it.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
that would be genius.
Bunch of artifacting along the side. It was really badly lassoed.
The next
Right,
one I sent, The Call, is the last appearance of Scott in the cinematic universe. So there's this character in the universe, the Ant Gownist, of course, who hacks into the protagonist's life. And Scott was one of his minions, henchmen. I don't know. I know that the footage. Yeah, better
Biddy.
subscribe.
Oh, it's 48 now. I thought it was 49. All of you fuckers, go and subscribe. And then
Don't subscribe.
or don't subscribe. It's up to you. You have free agency and will, except for giving me money. That would be kind of nice.
No, I don't. I'll have agency if I want to.
What if you told him, Cobes, that he doesn't have agency, and then he does, but that's because you were told, which means he doesn't have agency. He'd be stuck in a time paradox. It would just like crack the earth, like there'd be just tremors everywhere. You created a time paradox.
This one. All right.
Oh.
By the way, this footage is literally reused from another episode.
As one does.
He's so uncreative that he used like the perfect V for Vendetta anonymous mask.
Shiny though.
He's in his evil lair in front of the White Claw.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that there's a fucking organ with ice in that cooler behind him, right next to the bottle of peroxide.
It's a black market kidney.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I love helping out. He deserves to be.
Not even an attempt to cut out the second before that where you
That's the whole thing.
That's the whole series.
That wasn't even
majority credits. Yes.
That was literally less than half of the runtime before we got to the credits.
I like how close it is, into his face. It's like it was shot in vertical video or something, and he tried to cut it in a 21:9 aspect ratio, and just did not work.
Removing any evidence of whether or not he even had a phone when he said that.
What happened here? Did he's like, I only have $5, and he went to Scott and he's like, how much video will $5 buy me?
Scott did both of these Scott did both of these for $175 payment, but it was actually $71 because Xander cheaped out on the transaction fee. So $71 US was the cost here.
Money spent.
Scott,
you mean well spent, right? No, just spent.
Yeah. According to Scott, that did mean he signed away his full name and likeness to Xander. So.
All right, scroll down. How many views does this video have? I need to know.
Enough.
186.
186. 0 likes. Holy fuck.
You know what? Everyone's cherry needs popping at least once. Yeah.
All right. So
tickle that prostate.
We don't have to watch the last thing there. We don't have to watch the last thing. But the body thing, that's classic. This is a short film he made outside of the series of short films for 52 weeks called Body, about his body.
Oh, is this gonna get?
The following is only intended for mature audiences.
All right, sit tight.
I don't know if I'm allowed to watch this.
That voice.
I'm not mature enough.
That voice has a very catty vibe to it. God, I want some gummies right now. I don't know why.
We aren't defined by any one particular
I like this terrible
thing.
font he's chosen that's like
Our personality traits shouldn't make us
personality traits.
He sounds like Linkara's brother who took the short bus.
Okay, all right, hold on. This has to be like a fucking Price is Right game. At what time in this video do you think it's gonna cut to credits?
It's 3 minutes.
It's 3 minutes. All right. So wait, Lev, how long?
Minute 20.
You know, I'm gonna say it this time. Minute 21. Yeah.
I know the answer. So
I'm gonna go 134.
All right.
Okay, let's find out.
Everyone is different.
Not a minute.
These are lessons we learn from a young age. But why do so many people feel so uncomfortable in their own?
This is the last thing we'll be watching from him from now, but.
Body. Brought to you by MS Paint.
I told myself when I was younger, I am a man.
It's another Ricky video.
Don't worry about the self-destructive things that women do.
This is not a good perspective.
Because I'm not a woman.
You're playing with fire with this, pal. There's another episode of 52 Weeks where he's like taking a bath, and like he stands up out of the bath, and the camera suddenly zooms in to like crop out his penis. It looked like, because it was like he was.
So we got a copper
really
cab
risky.
situation going on. Okay.
It's a woman thing, right? It's not a very masculine
This
thing.
is-
I know this
look at
guy.
yourself and say,
Yeah, this
my body
this
doesn't feel
inspired a few of my Actual
And I
Mania
don't-
submissions.
I'm doing that. Am I man enough? Am I a man?
He's a real Alfred Hitchcock.
I feel like
Joseph's
he has
just paying it forward with artistic values.
Where's
This
his
is
body
a fucking
hair?
cringerweight champion right here. Like he could fucking take the title.
I keep telling him to fucking enter, and he doesn't do it. I want to enter like these videos for him. We got like plenty of them. I feel like it would be like a narrative running through Actual Mania, like each of the 52 weeks. We edit 4 of them together because then it's per
Oh my
month.
god, what if he actually just made a submission for it?
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
It needs to include bytes and a huge amount of trailer.
So much.
Credit.
Everyone is different, and not all of our choices.
This is. I don't like
results in
this video. Makes me uncomfortable each time I see it.
Being affected.
You need to accept your feelings, Drake. It's okay.
I just want to put a bunch of croissants into an oven to cook them because they're not done yet.
We've got to be close to the end, right? Like we're almost there, I'm sure.
Unfortunately, he didn't adopt the motif of having the credits come in halfway through. He tried to supplement it with content.
I'm hearing Bitch Boy slap fight in the back of my head right now.
I like that.
He has Scotty's head. He does have Scotty's head.
I like that this one was the one to get him up to 3 likes, though.
Hell yeah!
This is how
you see, sex sells. No, it's not good sex, but it sells.
Excel, Microsoft.
And I wish it would stop. If we had a culture that wasn't so breeding
thank Christ.
Perfection.
Yeah,
that's
I didn't that today.
Still not a lot of. It could have blurred it a little better. It looks like he just kind of.
The poor guy's got blurritis in his prop.
Even if our own parents do not teach us the value of being perfect,
that must be itchy.
we want it because we see it.
Your posture's all wrong.
5,000 sit-ups and I have no idea why.
Girls, little girls, and young women.
That was Red Eye in the chat.
Greatly affected.
You're redeeming yourself from earlier there, Red.
When I first saw this, I didn't know what the premise of it was. Oh, you can see too much.
Yeah,
that's not enough blur. You can see the shadow. No.
Zoom in on those games.
You can see the artifacting from his green screen.
Yeah, that's the worst part of this video.
Yeah, that's.
Is it really though? Is it?
No.
Oh, his legs are wobbling.
Oh, thank God, the fucking.
No, don't show me the hole.
Because we want to be perfect.
That's why.
I wish his icon. Wait, can we pause and have it right in his ass? Let's see if I can do it. Yes.
Okay.
Today was a good day.
Let's leave him alone for now.
Yeah. You can only beat a bit of dough so much,
mentally ill.
Anyway, we got some daily dose to watch. Yeah.
You guys should watch my video on it when you get the chance. Not on the show, but like.
Yeah, we'll post it in the Discord or post it here, and I'll have a look at it sometime, probably tomorrow. We're gonna.
Do we get to this Nazzy Santa thing that we're?
Oh, you're right. Yes. We should.
You've been derailed.
We don't want to have a scam situation.
True. I'm just trying to think where exactly.
This away from me, sir.
Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox, and I do want to get to some breaking news.
Terror plot. Like, that's amazing.
That's already off to a great start. Like, that's a movie I'd have watched as a kid around about
fantastic.
It's only could have been better if it was foiled by a small child.
Teach children to be given poisoned candy?
This
gets fucking dark and stupid.
That we are covering here on Live Now right now. The leader of a neo-Nazi extremist group has been charged with plotting to have an associate dress up as Santa Claus and hand out poisoned candy to children in New York City.
Sounds like the
plot of like
just released Neil Breen film.
I know, right?
Secret neo-Nazi organization trying to kill kids with Santa
Jewish
Claus.
kids. They were going to target Jewish kids with
Santa Claus?
poison candy. Yep.
Yeah, all those Jewish kids celebrating Christmas.
Going up to Santa.
Released here by the U.S. Department of Justice, Mikhail Shahid-Vishli, a 21-year-old man from the Republic of Georgia, has been indicted on...
This guy fucking sounds like a parody of a news anchor from, like, a Neil Breen film.
I love that they
four
have
charges,
to get
including soliciting hate crimes and acts of mass violence. Known as the Commander Butcher, federal prosecutors say he does lead the Maniac Murder Cult.
It was
known
a
to
Maniac
promote
Murder
Cult!
That is another fucking top tier phrase.
Fuck yeah, that sounds like something from an '80s comic that was like deemed too edgy for the time, like the Punisher versus a maniac murder cult of like Nazzy Santas. Hell, fucking yeah! I'd have read the shit out of that.
Maniac murder cult.
Hell
there was a
yeah.
time I was in New York City once. You know,
unfortunately, but hear it out.
I don't like New York City. This guy came up to me and said, "Hey, do you know how to get to the Empire? You know where the Empire State Building is?" And I turned around and pointed at it. It was literally, you could see it.
Yeah. Though, of course, in New York, if you have like a landmark, that could still be miles away. Last time I was in New York, I had a really busted up foot, and I wanted to get to the Chrysler Building, and I got off at the train station, and I still had to walk 16 blocks. I mean, I could keep it in my vision, but as I got closer to it, I realized, oh God, I'm not going to get here anytime soon, am I? I'm in so much pain. Oh, I love that
and the Jewish community, among other groups. The DOJ says he planned a mass casualty event in New York City, drafting step-by-step instructions involving a person dressed as Santa handing out candy laced with poison to children. Do you want to talk more about the breaking developments here? So let's bring in Mark Chandler, Director of Government Relations and Professor of Practice at Coastal Carolina University, also a former Senior Defense Intelligence official. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us today.
What's your benefit?
You're welcome, Josh, and good morning.
Good morning. So first off, we have to talk about all of this here as the details are just coming in. What goes through your mind as a former senior defense intelligence official when you hear that this attempt here to commit essentially a mass casualty incident
as a former Jordan Peterson lookalike?
We know last time we had you on the show, you went under your maiden name, Mark
Silverstein. Well, first and foremost, Josh, you know, just as a human being, I have to look at this, and this just proves how sick and deranged some people can be to try to even think of a plot like this. But now to answer the question specifically, I'm very glad that the Department of Justice was able to intercept this plot, and actually they arrested this guy on 6th July in Moldova. So what you see here is some international cooperation working our.
But on top of it all, it's also international. Like, he was from Georgia, not the state, but the country. They captured him in Moldova, and they were gonna kill Jewish kids in fucking New York dressed as Santa. Like, there was a web. There was fucking like
Interpol. A lot of planning for such a terrible plan.
I have questions. Like, does he know that Christmas is in December and not July?
I think that's I think that was going to be when they implemented it, but they got caught in July.
And Christmas is a Christian holiday?
And that may be saying all these things over numerous nations where you probably are being tracked anyway is probably not the smartest idea to begin with. I love how our enemies, that means evil people, are so dumb sometimes. Like, it's our greatest strength is their stupidity.
No, you can be on. You can say our enemies, Santa Claus.
Of course, when I tune in for a video's low bearded ramblings, I get presented as a topic by Trapped Official. Wonder who tweeted that out.
Oh, baby!
You know that Joseph Alexander Simpson was a regular fan of this show.
Ah, yes. Everyone will be like, bearded what? What ramblings? I should check this channel out. Today was an interesting day for a lot of people.
Of course.
All right. All right. Let's watch Daily Dose because we got the gist of it. This is a wild story, but it's.
You have it up.
You have it open. You fucking incompetent.
Hey, you ignorant Amos.
There we go.
All right. Which one?
Tab.
Stealing from a thief. Let's see it.
Okay.
Stealing from a thief.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. A thief in New Zealand was about to leave the store when an off-duty police officer showed up.
Yeah, just not.
That was clean. That was clean. Do you What stores have fucking turnstiles in them now, though? Is that like a thing?
That is weird.
That's not over here. Yeah, that's like few and far between, I imagine. I don't know. I'll keep my eyes peeled out in the States.
This YouTuber got some fake weights to trick some people at the gym.
I don't know if they're tricked. I think they know something's wrong there. Yeah.
The Copa America final match was played a few days ago, and fans were doing...
I don't know. Oh, yeah, this was wild. This was, they were breaking into the
doing anything to get inside. Some fans that didn't even have a ticket were sneaking into the stadium through the ventilation system.
Through the ventilation system?
Yeah. They're gonna be dusty as hell and also fall to their
Someone
death.
dropped their phone into a chimp enclosure, and he was nice enough to give it back.
Oh. Then they riddled him with bullets.
Stop resisting.
Never go full Harambe.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
This is probably the most impressive magic trick I've seen in a while.
Oh, a magic trick! Wouldn't that be great? It clearly won't work, because we saw a magic trick earlier and that didn't work. So all magic tricks don't work. Isn't that right there? Isn't that right there? Yeah.
Check this out. Look.
A magic cube! Wait, did you drop your magic cube? You dropped your magic cube!
I scrambled this and solved it on stream.
Wow. Wow, that's really cubular of you.
I know that there's like an algorithmic way to solve them, but I've never learned what it is.
I think
it's all algorithms. It's just learning how to move a tile from one spot to another.
Yeah.
There's not like
the other shapes are the real hard ones, like the fucking pyramid. Have you ever tried that? That's a fucking nightmare.
No, I only know how to do the 3x3.
I suck at it, but I love messing with it. Okay. What?
That's the greatest magic trick you've ever seen?
Evidently.
That's the greatest. That's king of the hill for you.
I just found out that frog fights are actually pretty goofy.
This is the most important struggle they've ever had in their lives.
Little fight.
Fucking
frog
idiots.
Frog fight.
This RC show looks absolutely chaotic.
What the fuck? This is the skies of Ukraine right now.
Like the mothership in the background.
Yeah, it's a nice
average
it looks like
no-fly
the Wright
zone.
brothers plane.
Woo!
Whoa.
Damn,
His ball landed in the middle of a random wedding reception, so everyone gathered to watch.
I love that they're nice and quiet and respectful for that
That is
guy.
the end of this video, or we hope you enjoyed.
Capybara!
And I'll see you guys
Fucking
again
dumbass.
very, very soon. Later.
That ain't paper ain't food. Paper ain't food.
Alright.
Don't be eating
Apparently
that.
to a Cappy it is, yeah.
Okay, are we,
It is now.
We are going to be heading now into the final thing, which for us is ordinary sausage. Yes, it is time. It is time. And then...
Grandar,
Yes.
I got a magic trick for you.
Uh-oh. Is it a
So-
cube?
Think of any random card.
All right. The Black Lotus.
Never mind.
You're no fun, Krendar. This is why I didn't invite you to my birthday party.
Alright.
3 of cubes.
Okay.
JPEG of bikes.
Oh, we need just like our own show, like reference deck.
The Queen of Spades, that's what I'm picking.
Again? I was closer.
No. You'll be pleased to see
Yes, please.
Right here.
Oh shit! How did you do it? That's incredible.
My atheism has been destroyed by facts and logic.
What? You have to tell us the secret how this trick works.
Oh.
Well, shit.
Well, put on a luchador mask and go to Vegas, and then like a big warehouse in Vegas, and show how they did it. Do do do.
There's another magic
key. Your comment there, though, Lev. I love how they're always like atheism destroyed by facts and logic, and then you watch the video and there's not a single piece of logic in it anywhere.
Or fact.
Or possibly a fact, one that's unrelated to the discussion.
All right, let's have a look. See.
Destroyed by facts and logic. Noah's Ark. Checkmate, atheists. McDonald's soup. Oh no!
I like that.
All right, now what? What's the next step?
What? Oh no!
You've already gone there. You've already reached it.
The next step is McDonald's soup.
Yeah, that's the true meaning of Christmas. That and poisoning kids, apparently.
Whoa, doggies! What's up there, YouTube?
Majicus, how old are you?
I'm old enough
to know better.
With these ingredients.
No.
Good answer. Good answer. Because then you wouldn't be on our show anymore.
I like that McDonald's is so proud of this $5 deal. Like this is like a grand like they're the pillar of magnanimity for offering this for $5.
That shit hasn't come over here yet.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Wendy's has been doing the 4 for $4 for like forever. So
dude, just go to therapy. She took something from you.
If you do it on Wednesdays, you can get a free 6-piece nugget with your order.
They'll never love you. Stop it. I'm trying to save you, brother. I've been there. And you just see the Noid, a picture of me and the Noid shattered on the ground.
Yeah.
I tried to avoid him.
Let's watch the thing.
Let's go to hell together.
Combined, we will make our soup.
This guy's married.
We got it. We got onions.
I know, right?
And we're already on the basis of making.
This sausage is great.
That'll be our dumplings.
Can't cook for shit.
And it's only a small drink, so we're gonna have to cut our soup with some water.
I guess the definition of soup is pretty liberal.
But let's check on it.
It could also be McDonald's cereal too.
Look at the size of that thing.
Can you turn him up a little bit?
In a few more minutes.
Yeah.
All right, it's been just over 2 hours, and the bread is soaking up most of the soup here. I mean, the broth
2 hours.
Delicious.
Oh, that looks
here
like
we
it.
Go!
That looks like it could be something, actually.
It's not good. Mostly because it just tastes like barbecue sauce. It kind of tastes like cabbage soup. The barbecue sauce is really all I can really taste. Overall, it's just way too sweet. So I'm gonna have.
It has to be the whole meal, whether he likes it or not.
Ketchup and Coke. I guess that's what barbecue sauce is.
Have to give this soup here a 1 out of 5.
Plus, he diluted it with more water.
Wasn't enough.
All right, I like that. Well,
here we go.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back.
Yeah, he does one non-sausage, and then he does a sausage.
I guess the Twinkie Wiener Sandwich, created by Weird Al in the movie UHF. Now I realize that this has already been done by one of YouTube's baldest stars, but he has yet to turn it into a sausage.
I take offense to that,
4 hot dogs, 4 Twinkies, and a squirt of easy cheese. That's right, I'm back.
By the way, we're gonna wrap it up now. So if you just want to leg it there, Dre, you're welcome to it. Or if they
already has.
There we go.
Oh no.
Back on a big kick like you wouldn't believe. I was getting nowhere with the Game Grumps guys. We'd love to have you on, but we already did a sausage episode. If anyone encompassed the phrase, maybe they showered today,
hey,
but it
sausage.
certainly looks like they...
You could always come on our show.
Ooh.
You know what?
Just like the Game Grumps.
You know what? I'm actually going to say that to him. Hey, OS.
Krendar and I both do game-related content, right? Yeah.
And we're so grumpy.
Our show.
We're grumpier than the Grumps.
Hint. Fucking hint.
Classy.
It didn't. It would be
Not
those
really.
guys. And whoa, Nelly, let's give her a go. It's repulsively good. It's really quite something, I must say. I'm going to have to agree with Baldo the Magnificent. These are actually one heck of a sandwich.
He is very bald.
2's a bicycle, but 3's a crowd.
Bicycle callback. He's a fan of that Alexander dude.
This ain't it. Oh, it's what sausage does to me. That's the Twinkie Wiener sandwich water. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Twinkie Wiener Kangri water.
Let's sausage.
No.
With special thanks to today's Mark Boxalo Boxer. Come on! He's not even real! This guy! This Will It Blow is brought to you by Adam.
Nothing. It's brought to you by nothing. The void. The endless void. What the fuck?
So Will It
Like I said, the void.
I feel like we missed
Pretty
something.
good. Shot through the heart. I'm gonna have to give that Will It
No
Blow.
context, barfing apple.
Not the first time I've ever heard that.
We need context for that.
No. It will never be as good as what we have in our head.
Absolutely
You just see a dancing bear in mind.
I love the tombstone
Bears
here.
are fun.
I gotta keep you alive until retirement.
She said it on stream more than once, so I don't think it's a joke.
Mark Ruffalo's. Here we go.
I like his enthusiasm. It reminds me of
All right,
Elmo.
let's open it up.
Kinda.
See how we did. That's
Only with
gonna
diabetes.
be very mushy. Now, was me zinging Babish just a cheap ploy for me to get him to be the first guest on the podcast? Yes. But I have an incentive to offer you. Look at that.
How do you make that
Come on,
into a
Babish,
song?
do the podcast. All right,
It's
let's give
funny
this
'cause
heavy
it's
thing a
bald.
shot here. Here we go. Well, no surprises here. It tastes like a hotter, mushier version of what it was. Actually, I think I'd prefer it in its original form. It doesn't taste better as a sausage, is what I'm trying to get at. Before it was a sausage, I'd give the Twinkie Wiener sandwich a 4 out of 5. In sausage form, I think I'd give it more like a 3 out of 5.
I pray to God we never see what a 1 out of 5 is.
We've seen the whole spectrum.
It's what sausage does to me.
1 out of 5, haven't we?
We've seen disqualified. We've seen negatives. I think the gooey duck came close. The one that was like
-1.
What was the worst one that we ever
It was
saw?
okay. I know what it was. It was like he got like this vitamin powder. It was like nothing but calcium or something like that. It was all calcium and it was poisonous.
Awesome.
Yeah, like he got like this
What,
industrial tub of it, and he just had to like scoop it in. It looked like chalk.
Wasn't one of them like a -100 out of 5 at one point?
Yeah, but there was one that you can tell different versions.
Broccoli?
No, he's done broccoli. Hell, he's got like a cheddar biscuit thing in the next one that has broccoli in it, I think. Some of the weirder ones include water, toothpaste, THC gummies.
Oh, you know what? The toothpaste one might have been the -1 I was thinking of.
The gooey duck one was great because he knew it was
Let's not forget
disgusting.
the fermented sausage or shark.
No, you know what? I think Red Eye's got it. I think the rotting shark sausage was the one.
That's right. Yeah,
I think we watched that last time I was on. Yeah.
Hemberschagen or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare. This man lives in hell.
Oh, it's what sausage
Hell of his own
does to
making.
me.
And I get paid for it. All right. I think we're done. No, no buff tonight.
It's been about 3 hours, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but over nearly, yeah, a bit longer than normal. So everyone, let's start with Krendar. What have you got going on?
Same thing as I've been saying before, because I got waylaid this week by a visitor from out of town, so I didn't actually stream last week. So we will retry finishing Dungeon Keeper this week.
Sweet. Link put the down the doobly doo. Magicus. I was gonna say Krendar.
Yeah, well, I mean, they both are accurate, so
yeah.
You know.
Magidar.
You know me. I'm the resident Magic the Gathering nerd here. I usually stream it on like Tuesday night, so yeah, I will be doing that again this week for sure. I'll be back to regular fishes and find all my stuff in the link tree in the description.
That I will
post
fix
funny
that.
stuff on my Twitter and everything. So yeah, you know, come check it out.
Sweet. And the Dragsaw, the drag down there. What are you? What you got?
I didn't know I'd have the opportunity to plug. Well,
right into the end.
Yes. In the description, you'll find a personal YouTube channel where I upload scripted comedic videos, either on current events or me doing other things. There's a video coming out where I expose a bottle return place for shorting its customers. Things get very heated there. There's a video coming up where I impersonate a paranormal investigator. Those are some that are coming up pretty soon.
I actually might watch that.
Yeah. And I also host another Drunken Peasants ripoff podcast called Degeneracy Live, which has a better layout than this one.
And an inferior lineup. What can I say but an inferior lineup? Not a single bearded baldy among you.
So you should check it out for that. Pull up how the layout looks on screen so everyone sees it.
I got a better idea. How about your mother?
Oh damn!
She passed away.
Scathing.
Fuck it. Yeah. No. I won't deny. You are the better podcast, but so is DP and every other podcast we've ever had on.
Yeah.
Every podcast is better than us.
we are the most bottom of barrels, right there at the bottom.
Apparently, Xanderbrand's a big fan of you. You know, I was just tuning in and I happened to see your fucking.
Oh yeah, he's a regular here.
Yeah, I mean, because we're at the bottom, people watch us ironically, but then they start liking us for real, but they don't want to admit it because that would be uncool.
Here's the thing. I'm an attention whore, so like anybody who asks me to do a thing, like I'll pretty much just say yes. So
cool. And then
what about a literal whore?
He made another tweet at me vindictively implying he was going to slander me for something and then quickly deleted it. So that's pretty cool. Okay.
Wait. Wow. Someone needs to have a little bit of trigger discipline going on there.
I sent you a screenshot of it if you want to show it.
Yeah, before we go, let's have it. We gotta have a.
It lasted 27 seconds before quickly deleting it.
Oh, I didn't. I love when we have power without actually doing anything.
Cool.
Boop, doop, blam.
Nice.
While we're at it, why don't we?
No.
Apparently, we according to him.
Yeah, the company was investigating me for inappropriate behavior. And what's especially humorous about this, he posted this day before my birthday, first of all, which is cool.
Nice.
Second of all, this was because a lolicon, like, pedophile Twitter page accused me of being a pedophile.
Didn't know Jared was back.
I guess they would know, right?
So Xander, in an effort to try and get back at me for calling him out for copyright striking me, not once but twice, right? Was like, what's this? And was like quote retweeting like that lolicon page saying that I'm a pedophile. Like he's this is like it. I don't know. This isn't the Xander Brand drama stream, but he's very strange. He's very vindictive and he's very.
But those films look so stable and normal.
All right,
I definitely got a sane vibe from him.
Deletes it.
Well, at least a part of him is like, no, not yet. Bide my time.
Not.
All right, so link in the doobly-doo for everyone. And as for me, I will be probably not streaming tomorrow, but we have our watch party for anyone who wants to join in on the Discord. Just become a member of the Discord. Link in the doobly-doo. We still don't know what we're watching yet, but Drake, if you want to join us, we will watch that movie you suggested. The God of Gambling. What's it called?
God of Gamblers.
God of Gamblers. If you do want to join us, if not,
when is it?
I actually don't quite know yet. It really depends on when people are. The more likely the people are going to show up.
Is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow, but
I won't be able to do tomorrow. I have my own show.
No worries. But that will be over on the Discord, and we'll either watch that or watch something else. It's really up to whatever. And it's come on, come all. Anyone can join. As for this time next week, despite Red's desperate attempt to come on this week, he's actually coming on next week. So be prepared for a rip-roaring time. Let's see. We got lots of
dishonest Red.
Well, he's not honest Red, so.
Let's call Trumpster Bob real quick.
Why didn't you do this earlier? My back.
I just thought of it.
All right, if he doesn't pick up, I'm hitting end stream.
I might be blocked by him.
Gotta try at least.
Yeah, one token try. One token Texan.
Please leave your message for 9.
Yeah, okay. I'm blocked.
Womp womp. Bye-bye.